Why you hating? You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Big conversation, homie, tap in. Why you already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Come on, damn.
Come on. Good evening, good evening, good evening. And grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. To all brothers and sisters and all my in-state melanated brothers and sisters, welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation. Today is Wild Ass Wednesday, y'all. I have my days mixed up, man. I got a lot going on. Hey, but check it out, man. We in the building tonight, man. First and foremost, big up to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Secondly, big up to the best moderators in the game. Y'all know who they are. Young Boy, Maya Bucks, Master Teacher, Fox Dad, TLS, Pressure McKenzie, aka P-Mac. We got Coach Ricky. We got Gare Bear, Big Frank, Diablo, Uncle P, Dave, and can't forget about my big bro, Professor Remo, breaking up the real for show. Hey, and we can't forget about the queens. We got the First Lady, Miss Gigi Gaming Palace. We got Miss Star Wars Marcus LLC, aka Miss Kimber, y'all. We got the beautiful Miss Asha Brooks. We got, last but not least, the Queen Goddess, Miss Cece Craven, Carefully. Oh, and I can't forget about Big Dog, y'all. Hey, also, man, don't forget to check out Lynn Chicago Pizza, Dance, Soul Food, and Bakery Cafe with Grown Folks Play in Urban Lux Cafe, man, in the House of Health and Wellness, man. And when y'all get there, let them know. Bearded Conversation. Sit you, man. Y'all know what it is, man. The link is in the chat, man. We're going to have a good time tonight, man. So get ready, man. Talk, you know what I'm saying, a little, you know, for a couple of hours, man, and enjoy yourself. But y'all know what I like to do, man. I like to get myself together, collect my notes. And while I do that, I like to let y'all listen to the theme song without any interruption. So without any, and I do mean any further ado, let's get to it.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What up, man? Yeah.
What we doing?
Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us.
Off the block, giving it back.
Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Come on, damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A Bearded Conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support payments. Started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it. Rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, Knowledge Supreme Infinite. Chicago got a zipping exotic, let's talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leaving in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, worldwide views, we supersonic. Big Angus Conga, circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers, got it off the block, giving it back. The hood lovers, broadcasting off the block, giving it back. Bearded Conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded Conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded Conversation off the block, giving it back. Yo. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. Today is Wild Ass Wednesday, man. I have my days mixed up. Yesterday was Toxic Tuesday. We in the building, man. Hey, is anybody seeing me, man? Can y'all see the Pope? Can y'all see the Pope, man? I might have to take the Pope down, man. I don't think they would have let me display the Pope in the background, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, man, we got the Pope up there, man. The Pope from Chicago, man. You know, the Pope is from Chicago, my beautiful people. What's going on tonight, everybody? How everybody doing, man? Y'all know what I like to do, man. I like to highlight the city and put people
know what I'm saying, that's native and born. Here in Chicago up in the background and things like that, man. So, that's what I wanted to do. But out of respect, man, I might not be the I'm like, that might not be the, you know what I'm saying? Might not be the best, I'm talking about, because we talk about all type of things over here, man. And I don't want nobody to get mad and upset. But let's get to it, man. Y'all know how I like to start off every show, man. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Again, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And one last time, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations, man. That means people we come in contact with on a day-to-day basis, people we're cordial with, our families, man, uh, our extended families, our Bearded Conversation, Bearded Studios, and our Bad TV family, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially. It's a lot going on out here in this world, man. And I know you guys know that. Um, and shit, I gotta tell y'all every day, man. We just gotta be aware, and we gotta come together as people, man, and live, you know what I'm saying, the way we know how to live. Well, we don't know how, but the way we should be living, you know what I'm saying? And also, man, don't forget those 5 key components of life, man. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. Again, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And one last time, just in case you was doing something and you ain't hear me, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration, man. And we gonna E40 that thing with a little support, sprinkle a little support on top of that. You know what I'm saying? To smooth it out, because a little support go a long way, everybody. Huh? Hey, man, let's get to it, man. Before we have any good conversation, let's get to it, man. The thoughts, views tonight, the thoughts, views, and opinions tonight. Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. The thoughts, views, and opinions tonight. Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. Once again, I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only, with the underline and undertone, and I do stress and emphasize edutainment. We don't want you to take any advice given or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your specific needs. Please do your due diligence, man. Please do your research. Please do your proper vet work. And please get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion. Because we don't want you going out here robbing no bank, starting a revolt, telling your boss what he can take, how he can turn it sideways, and where he can put it. Because we didn't already told you that we not responsible. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But please, everybody, please research. It's out there, man. It's in abundance. Everybody got a supercomputer, you know what I'm saying, in the palm of their hand, damn near now. So it's like there's no excuse, there's no reason for us not to, we're in the information age. So we should be putting all this good information to use. Facts. We should be putting all this good information to use. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm here for, to help the people put it into use, I'm here to have these certain conversations that, maybe other people don't have, or maybe just the lesser normal people, what society would call the lesser or normal people. Man, things we need to hear. The things that we discuss, maybe on a regular basis, but just not, not afforded, to get out to the masses, So that's what we do here. Well, big ups to Uncle P tonight in the building, man. What's going on, Uncle P? Yeah, y'all. So that's what it is, man. Also, man, let the people know this is an open platform. This is an open forum. I do paste the link in the chat periodically throughout the publication. So if anybody want to come in and discuss one of the topics of discussion that we're talking about tonight, or if you got something that you want to bring to the forefront and highlight and talk about, saying, please feel free to do so. Open platform again, open forum. We don't discriminate as long as everything is done tasteful and respectfully. I know sometimes it can get out of hand, but man, good intellectual discourse and banter and back and forth is good for the soul, it's good for the mind, and it's good for the spirit, as long as it's done, without malicious intent and with the back ending result of growth and building, and breaking cycles. That's what it's about. And we got to put that work in, family. Everybody, we got to put that work in. Not only as individuals, but as a collective, and not only as a collective, but as individuals. You know what I'm saying? We got to get out here and listen. The smallest thing that you do, or that you can do it. You know, you might not think it affect or has a change on some or impact. You know what I'm saying? But listen, do it. You know, do it. Do it. Trust me, it's gonna have a great impact. And then that's how we get others to join. And that's how we get others to, resonate out the energy that we provide and that we putting out here in the world. You know what I'm saying? Into the universe. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, man. It's been a long fight and a long struggle, man. Our ancestors, man, for whatever reason, for whatever they did, the fights and the things that they went through, for people to be, what I'm saying, heard and for people to be seen and for us to, have the potential to aspire to be great, man, we fell in. You know what I'm saying? If we had to take a test right now and they handed out the paper, man, and I'm talking about half the world, I don't give a hell if you are the elite. We fell in. You know what I'm saying? We fell in. I'm not just talking about the regular folk, you know what I'm saying? What we would call regular folk, the bottom of the barrel folk. No, we all fell in. You know what I'm saying? And I asked this like shit, maybe a week or two ago. Do we even care? You know what I'm saying? Do we even care? But there's a lot going on, man. So man, we got some remember we was talking about the ice thing yesterday, man. So they done moved up here to Chicago, man. We got hey, it's crazy, man. They done moved up here to Chicago, man. What is going on? What is going on? Hey man, let's listen, man. This shit shouldn't even be this big of an issue, man. It really shouldn't. You know, shit. I mean, but I ain't knocking nobody else's plight or what nobody else is doing or what they but this shouldn't even be that big of an issue, man. It really shouldn't, you know. And then a lot of people and a lot of these people that's at these protesters right now. I mean, yeah, that's out here protesting. Half of y'all voted for the man. I'm gonna keep it 100. Half of them voted for the man. You know. I just hope it don't get too out of hand, man, because um, we ain't got no resources, man. We don't. What's the sense of tearing this shit up, man? Why? I get it. You feel the way you feel, and you want to get mad. He said the algorithm picks the person to give. Yeah, I guess so, Uncle P. Who did it go to? It went to. Culture Invasion Podcast. Yeah, man. Big ups to my tethered homie from off Bronzebird. Big up to Bronzebird too, man. He sent me somebody that do some music. So big ups to, man, everybody that's been supporting me, man, on this journey. See, and that shows that when I say the things that I say, regardless of whether um I'm not influential or that motivating or that inspiring to ones to, get up off their ass and do something. I'm pretty sure everybody that watch me, out of everybody, I know it's a lot of people that don't do nothing. You know, get up here, we talk good, we say good things, or we get in the chat and but what really, like that's what I'm saying. The impact. What are we doing? You know, uh, even and when I say that, that don't necessarily mean that you're doing something for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I talk about this all the time. That love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration, that ain't shit you should be doing for other people. Those are qualities and components of living that you should be trying. You know what I'm saying? To master. Within yourself. You know what I'm saying, for a better understanding. And I think we mistake being socialized for no, 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 no. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it at all, man. Dylan, okay, Dylan, yeah, Dylan got the next one. Big ups to Dylan, man. Dylan be in and out, man. Big ups to Dylan. Man. Hey, big ups to Uncle P, man. Uncle P, man. Big ups to Uncle P, man. Uncle P out here gifting members. Uncle P, the real MVP, man. You know what I'm saying? The real MVP. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yeah, most definitely the real MVP, man. But yeah, man, but enough about that. Enough about that, my beautiful people, man. How everybody doing tonight, man, out there in the world, man? Big ups to Shiny Accord Lord, man, in the building tonight, man. Big ups to Sean. Hey, man, do me a
Like the
favor,
video,
y'all.
man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he said, man, what's going on, everybody? Man, the family is in the building, man. You know, I love it when the gang's out here, man. Hey, but like I was saying, enough about that. Check this out, man. Travis Kelce. Y'all know who he is, tight end, you know what I'm saying? Kansas City Chiefs, you know what I'm saying? Who got cheated out of the Super Bowl. Nah, I ain't gonna go there. I ain't go there. But nah, man, that was a fucking horrible game. Big ups to the Eagles, though, man. Big ups to the Eagles. But Travis Kelce rats out over half of his fellow NFL players for drug use, exposes how they pass mandatory drug tests. Travis. What the fuck? First of all, bro, for what reason, bro? You a champion, bro. Even if you are ratting out, motherfucker, like now, are the majority of the people that you telling on now, are they Philadelphia Eagles? You know what I'm saying? Now, if they Philadelphia Eagles, you know what I'm talking about? We, you know what I'm saying? You know, we can, you know what I'm talking about? We can talk about something, you know? You know what I'm saying? But if you just, come on, man. You a champion, man. You know, like, and you doing this, you act, and honestly, I don't, well, I ain't gonna lie. You know, it's probably people out here that think that, you know, everything is just squeaky clean in the league. You know, I already know it's not. I know it's not. I know it's not squeaky clean in the league, man. And I ain't just talking about football, man. You know, you hear the stories about how the NBA players, cocaine used to fall out their sock you know what I'm saying, while playing in the early 70s and 80s and stuff like that, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know, now they smoking and they drinking and drink. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know, and a lot of the drugs that you can use nowadays, some of them, you know, they're not even testing for. You know, they might be testing for the marijuana and the cocaine and all that shit, you know, yeah. But, you know, man, but then, you know, you got the PEDs, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's performing enhancement drugs, you know. So it's a lot that you got going on, you know, being an athlete, yeah, you know what I'm saying, being in that world and, you know, knowing what vitamins and what supplements you can and that's your fault if you don't know. Same thing if the police pull you over and you want to call the motherfucker that stole the car. It ain't ain't the police fault, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I mean is because you're gonna have to go through the process for them to even find out that you didn't know nothing about it. But again, you know, you're the athlete, you're the professional, you're the person that's taking care of your body. You talk to the doctors, you know, yeah, and it's hard to believe that somebody didn't gave you something and you ain't know what you took. You know what I'm saying? You know, to put that out there. That's hard to believe. So and as an athlete or as a person that just, you know, period, you know, doing stuff like that, you want to know what's going in your body, man. You know, but back to the outing part, man. What is going on? He said Travis always been a snitch. At least oh shit, man. Don't do Travis like that. Shy. He said, y'all hear about the rich guy that wants to start the dope league. Everyone hopped up the dope league. No, I ain't hear about that. He said maybe the algorithm served my purpose. I hope so, brother, Uncle P. Hey, what's going on, Jake Davenport? Jake Davenport in the building, man. Big up to Jake Davenport, man. I met this brother today, you know what I'm saying, on one of his streams, man. A good guy, man. He do music reviews and things like that in that nature, man. And we started networking. So, hey, man, big ups to that brother, man, for being in the building, nice supporting the stream, man. Hey, get his brother a round of applause. All right, man. Big ups to you, Jay. He say just got done. Wanted to tap in and say what's up. And he say, thank you for jumping on the podcast today with us. Yeah, most definitely, man. Big ups to you, Jay Davenport, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to hit that like button, brother. Don't forget to hit that like button and share the stream. He said, yeah, he wants to start a PED league. So, who is the guy that wants to start a PED league? Look, find that out. Find out the name. Well, let me read this about Travis snitching, and then we gonna see if we can find that brother. With the the one to start the dope league, man. But I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't want to play in no shit like that. I'm not playing in no league with everybody doped up and all. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't fair, man. Now everybody doped up off the performing enhancement drugs and motherfucker might be on steroid. Man, come on, man. Listen, this shit is entertaining. It's supposed to be fun. You know, it's supposed to be a way for me to get some gainful income. I'm not trying to go out there and get killed by a motherfucker that's overjuicing. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, those don't get by or some don't get through. Yeah, some get through. You know, some get through. And also something, you got to be a hell of a player. Because when you crash down to come down from that shit, that shit hit hard. So you got to be a hell of a man to even, facts. He say I hit the like button and share, big bro. Oh yeah, facts. Yeah, that's what's good. He say enhanced games. I'm gonna look that up. It's gonna be like Blitz League 2 in real life. Hell yeah, bro. Right. I wouldn't want to do that, but let's get into Travis snitching, and we're gonna find out about this PED league. Let's see if I can find something on it. So Travis is not making any friends with his recent comments. The Kansas City Chief tight end is revealing a little too much information these days that his career seems to be winded down. Listen, don't push it to that. It somehow had to happen because again, Travis Kelce, you're a champ. Winding down shit. I don't care, man. He got a nice amount of money. He made a nice amount of money, man. And like I say, he done won a couple of championships in the NFL. There's a lot of players that can't say they won one. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. This might be a bigger issue, but we're gonna read the you know what I'm saying, we're gonna read the craziness that they put in the article. You know what I'm saying? So recently, Kelce exposed between 50 to 80% of players in the NFL use cannabis. Oh, come on, that ain't shit. Yeah, come on, man. Oh man, I thought he was finna expose some shit. He then added how players avoid the drug test. Oh, he ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing major, y'all. I thought he was doing something, man. Oh man, I thought he was doing something. What he say? If you just stop in the middle of July, you're fine. Guys, stop a week before and they still pass because everybody's working out in the heat. So I guess he's saying they sweating it off. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so he trying to trick on we? Ah, come on, man. Ah, that ain't we know this already. I'm thinking y'all he finna expose some shit. So there will not be too many players that like that. He just exposed something that many of them do, which could easily lead to the NFL changing things up in the future. Travis Kelce knows all about smoking weed since he did so in college. He probably still smoke weed. And I remember it was a thing. See, and what I'm saying is, come on, bro, like y'all making too much out of this shit. Remember Ricky Williams, right? Y'all remember Ricky Williams? You know what I'm saying? Miami Dolphin boy. I think he played with the Raiders as well. You know what I'm saying? Running back. He was a bruise. He was a beast. Now, did he play with the Saints? I don't know, man. He bounced around for a minute after, you know what I'm saying, he didn't take off. But Ricky Williams, that's why he quit. He said shit. He wanted to smoke marijuana. That was his thing, smoking. That's how he relaxed. That's what, you know what I'm saying? No, and now it's medicinal nowadays. And I know that shit is a big issue with the marijuana and the legalization, especially with the dispensaries and how much you can have. And when you're traveling with it, you not being able to smell it. Listen, Illinois made a lot of laws about that shit, especially with the marijuana. And how you can have it and how it has to be concealed if you're going to travel with it and things of that nature. But again, that's why I tell people to learn your laws, man. If you learn your laws and you understand what traveling is and what driving is, but that's a topic of discussion for another day. I have to really get somebody in here who can really, get that to y'all fully without any pauses and hiccups and off the bam. I'm gonna see if I can find somebody that can come in and give them maybe a hour and a half PowerPoint on certain laws and things like that to instruct the people how to move once they out here. And I ain't talking about no sovereignty. I'm talking about the law. I spoke about a couple of books that I told people to get. And one of them was the Black Law Dictionary, and I think it's the 12th edition that's currently out right now. I believe it's like $100 or something. You might can find it cheaper. And then it's another book called the Black Chronicles. You know what I'm saying? So I'll get the author name and let you guys know. But those listen, it's important. But anyway, man, let's get back to Travis. Let's get back to Travis. Sunny Brook, what's going on, Miss Brooks? How you feel? She said, I'm new here. What's going on, Miss Sunny? Nice to meet you, sweetheart. Sub up to the channel, sweetie. Hey, listen, this is the open platform, open forum. Anybody, man, to let y'all know, I will be putting the link in the chat periodically throughout the publication. So if anybody want to come up on the panel and engage and discourse with the boy, you're more than welcome to do so. Or if you just want to stay in the chat, man, you can do that as well. But do me a favor, man. On your way in or on your way out, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share the stream. We got some people in the building, man. Pull your phones out. Share the stream with 3 more people. Tell them 3 more people to share with 3 more people, man. And let's get them in the building tonight on Bearded Conversation. It's Wild Ass Wednesday. We in the building. We having fun. We doing what we do. We doing what we do. So appreciate you for popping on, Miss Sunny Brooks. What's going on? He said he just made Philly put it on there. I hope so, man. I hope so. I hope so. Joy, you representing Ohio. Oh no, he said Jay, you represent Ohio. Yeah, man, Jay from Ohio, my boy. He from Ohio. You see me in the background, man. You see it. You see what it is, the big C's. You know what I'm saying? He say, wait, what's the reason for running into Missy Elliott outfit? They sweating the drugs out of it. Oh, wow. Hey, speaking of that, well, let me finish this article and I want to see if anybody seen the BET Awards. I really ain't no big fan. But I watched some clips. Smokehouse Beats, what's going on? Smokehouse Beats, man, what's going on, my boy, man? Hey, that's another brother that I met out Jay over there with Jay, man. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? He say Smoke and Sunny, members of my team. Most definitely, man. Most definitely. He say my guy 6 years taught me that. Yeah. So, but again, with the smoking weed, man, everybody, come on, man. Everybody smoking this weed, man. I'm thinking he was finna out him for some real shit. So in 2010, he missed an entire college season for the University of Cincinnati after he failed a drug test when he was tested for positive. I'm sorry, when he tested positive for marijuana. Then became a red flag in 2013 when the team began their draft plans, and he ended up being drafted in the 3rd round by the Kansas City Chiefs, which ain't a bad fucking thing because again, you got you some rings, Travis. The suspension changed the course of history as we know it. Travis Kelce passed suspension for marijuana use affected his draft stock. But okay, so now let me ask a question before I finish the article. Did it really affect his draft stock, or did it help his fucking draft stock? Because he got drafted in the 3rd round to the Kansas City Chiefs, who got a 1st round pick of the best quarterback of a franchise quarterback. Let me tell you something. If Pat Mahomes don't win another damn championship from here on out, he gonna be one of the greatest quarterbacks the NFL has ever seen, and I guarantee you he gonna win at least 2 to 3 more before he get up out of here. And now I ain't gonna say it was a conspiracy how they stopped the boy from outdoing Brady, you know what I'm saying? But winning three in a row because ain't no quarterback ever did it, you know what I'm saying? That back-to-back is cool, but that triple play, you know what I'm saying? It ain't never happened. I ain't gonna say that, man. I don't want to get too conspiratorial, you know what I'm saying? But again, hey, but like I say, Travis, was it really a bad thing that you got drafted in? First of all, motherfucker, you knew the rules when you got in college. You knew you wasn't supposed to be smoking weed. And if you did, you should have got you some piss, man. You should have went to a novelty shop, should have got you some piss. Listen, it's ways around. So listen, we don't want to hear that sad, sob-ass story, man. For you to, because now, and the only reason I'm saying this and I'm speaking this way, that's just my opinion. Other people might feel different. But the only reason I'm saying is how you get suspended in college for the same thing. And now you coming back trying to out or just speak on now if you were speaking on the issue to try to prevent you know what I'm saying to create some type of preventative measures, you know what I'm saying, or alternatives for brothers who do this, maybe some meditation, maybe some yoga or whatever type of, you know what I'm saying, so these type of things won't happen. Or if you was trying to change policies of making it where that if brothers had a medical maybe something going on that this could be something that could be used and only prescribed marijuana and not street marijuana. If it was a way, you know what I'm saying, that you can do that and have, like, then that's a difference. But you to just be coming up here saying, man, they smoking and you didn't got suspended for smoking. Come on, man, stop it. He say yep. He say thank you, fam. Shout out to you as well. He say love the content. Hey, most definitely, man. Most definitely. He say I'll be in and out in a mod in a mod. He said on a couple of channels. And I'm getting my little one situated so his mom can go to. Oh man, hey, listen, man. Big ups to fathers over here, man. He say Casey, bro, Uncle P, did you just say KC window is closing? I ain't Uncle P. Don't start shit. Don't start nothing tonight, Uncle P. Don't start nothing tonight, Uncle P, man. Don't start nothing tonight, Uncle P. Hey, man. Speaking of the babies, man, big ups to you, Jay. Hey, man, I want to give a big shout out to my co-host, man, that ain't in the building tonight. Big shout out to Roscoe P, man. Roscoe, where you at? Big shout out to L Boogie, and big shout out to my co-hostess with the mostest, my little one, AJ, man. Y'all know who AJ is. Well, AJ ain't been on in a while, but you know what I'm saying, when he here, you know what I'm saying, AJ, he pop in and out. Or, sometimes he be just sleep or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But man, yeah, big ups to AJ, man. But big ups to everybody, man. All the kids, family, nieces, nephews, fathers, aunties, uncles, grandfathers, grandmothers, moms, fathers, saying the real ones that's out here doing it, and keeping it going. Big shout out to you, Jay. Most definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing wrong, my boy. You ain't doing nothing wrong. But yeah, man, Travis, you done got suspended and now you snitching. Get your ass up out of here. So back in April, Travis and Jackson Kelsey reflected on their own NFL draft results while discussing Colorado quarterback Shador's Sanders dropping all the way to the fifth round, which was egregious. Honestly, even though we talked about this many a times, or maybe not, or just maybe a couple, but that was just a power play. That's all that was. That's George Sanders shit was just a power play. Now listen, he fighting hard, man. Because they only gonna keep two quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson might be. I think he hurt, right? So now you got Flacco, and then you got the guy that they picked ahead of him. So more than likely Flacco gonna start, you know what I'm saying? And then, Shador and the other, I think Ward is his name. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Not Ward. I forgot the brother name. Where? I think it's Where. Whatever it is, but they battling for that second spot. You know what I'm saying? They battling for that second spot. Do I feel and do I believe Shador can get that second spot? Most definitely I do. And big ups to the Steelers because Aaron Rodgers did sign a 1-year deal with the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? I don't think all those antics and on the sideline, all in the coaches and in the players' face, I don't think that shit gonna fly over there with Coach Tomlin. You know what I'm saying? I think Mike gonna shut that shit down. And honestly, I really do think that Aaron Rodgers can have I'm not gonna say a great season, but I think he can have a productive season over there with the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? Because that was one of the reasons why they say the Steelers didn't pick him up. But then, the Saints could have picked up the Shador. But anyway, we ain't gonna make this a Shador shit, man. He in the league. He had the number one selling jersey out of the draft stock. Big ups to him, man. Hopefully Cleveland keep him on. If not, oh well. So anyway, the brothers are the host of the New Heights podcast. Couldn't fathom how Sanders dropped so far. We know that. So the subject also conjured memories about their own NFL draft day status, with Jason not getting selected into the sixth round with the 191 overall pick, and Travis dropping to the third round with the 63 overall draft pick. So Travis Kelsey dropped out after his marijuana suspension during his sophomore year at the University of Cincinnati. That's your fault, brother. So the funny thing about that, Trav, is that there was nothing outside of the injuries. I guess you had two things. You had a few injuries, and then you obviously had the marijuana thing, stemming from your sophomore year, Jason recalled. Which is, brother, they got their little podcast. So you probably got drafted an entire year later than you should have, Jason continued. But and even if you, but again, man, like, is you tricking because you're mad, brother? I don't understand. I don't understand. And then why? Like, again, you're a champ, man. You successful, man. Get up out of here with that. Get up out of here with that. He say, "What's good?" Oh, Darren. Oh, big ups to Darren in the building, man. I didn't even see you, Darren. I didn't even see you, man. Comments coming in so fast. He say, "What up, Jay Smokehouse Beast? What's going on, Darren?" Uncle P say, "By the way, membership donos are more about seeing who's lurking than anything else." Oh, I got you, Uncle P. Alpha male strategy question. Let's get it. He said, I was watching one of your old videos years ago. You said to take a girl on a nice first date that you can afford to get to know her. But now you saying not to take her on a date. What? Years ago. First of all, I ain't been doing this no years. So I don't know if you got the right person, Mr. Alpha Male Strategy. But you're welcome to hit the link in the chat, brother. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome to hit the link in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly don't know what you're talking about, but I appreciate the question. If I knew, I would answer that question for you. You said I was watching one of your old videos years ago. You said, no, I don't know nothing about that. Yeah, Uncle P, I don't know who he is, Uncle P. He said, yeah, I spent the hour on the phone with him today. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah, man, that was a good conversation we had there. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, man, I don't know what this guy talking about, y'all. He said, LOL, I seen someone put an X post talking about, bruh, you on that white girl. Y'all silly, man. He said, just because it's legal does not mean It is come to smoke. Comes to smoke. He say and playing sport. Now I do agree with that, Smokehouse Beast. Now I'm not just saying that we should just be out here willy-nilly partaking in any type of first of all, I wouldn't even want to be out there on the field high in the first place, off no type of drug or alcohol, me personally. Just because the intensity of a sport like football. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just dead. I'm just being serious. I got to be aware. He say, "What's wrong with the white girl?" Y'all is crazy tonight. Oh shit! Listen. I don't partake in the white girl, the brown girl, none of that shit. We don't do none of that. We do Scooby snacks. You feel me? We like the Scooby snacks over here, y'all. Hey, speaking of Scooby snacks, man, support your local weed man. Big shout out to support your local weed man and support your real local weed man if you got some good Scooby snacks. Support your local weed man, 22nd Estate. It's a cafe here in Chicago. He's a friend of a family member of mine. He got a good establishment. I'm sorry. They got a little eateries, man. They got a little drinks. So, if y'all ever in the city, check them out. You know. He said, Prometheus is nothing unless you snitching on motherfuckers using drugs. Right, that's what I'm saying. He said you only live once. No, listen, you only live once. Listen, I'm gonna keep living because that ain't something I'm trying to partake in, brother. I don't do that. Darren says the only white I be doing is white lightning. Listen. I don't. What's that? A drink or something? I don't listen. I don't even know I don't know what none of this shit is. Y'all talking about. He said, "Hey, I got some 38 GMO pie shit. Some 38%. See, I need to come down there where you at. I need to come down there where you at, Shy. Hey man, I need to come down there where you at, Shy." Moonshine. Okay. So I thought so. I thought white lightning. I thought that's what it was. I thought that was what it was. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when my youngin, man, he be in football tournaments, and we was down in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? And we went to a moonshine tasting. Man, that's just strong, boy. Let me tell you something, boy. After the third shot, boy, you don't know where you at, but you keep drinking. But you keep drinking. I ain't gonna even lie. You know what I'm saying? I think we was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Yeah, man. We was supposed to go to North Carolina, y'all, man. It got canceled, man. Didn't enough kids sign up because they had something else going on. So, you know what I'm saying, man, I ain't going to North Carolina this year. But I'm trying to find them somewhere to play, some little tournament to get them in, man, before he go into high school. I'm talking about brother Uncle P says I regularly do business in the underworld. And so, Uncle P, he say no shade. Hey, I don't know what you consider the underworld, but you know what I'm saying. I think we all do a little something. He say roll up, puff puff pass, roll another, and let's smoke. That's what we talking about, baby. You know what I'm saying? Scooby snacks. That's what we partake in over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know where you at. I need to get down there to you. He say you got fired because it constantly he say love me some shine. It's that creeper. Man, I'm telling you, man. Bro, when I went down there for that little tasting, man, because we just out there doing shit, you know what I'm saying? Man, that shit, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. But yeah, man. Oh man, y'all. Hey, hold on, man. I forgot, y'all. I forgot, fellas. What am I thinking about? Y'all know that Indiana, man. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Your boy, he gotta play, man. He gotta come through tonight. He gotta come through tonight, man. He gotta do his thing. Your boy, man. What's his name? Halliburton. Got to do his thing tonight. So right now, man, you know what I'm saying? They down two. It's the fourth quarter, 10 minutes left to go. You know what I'm saying? Williams got the ball, man. Just kicked it back out to check, swung it around and shake. Oh man, I ain't finna do all that. But anyway, yeah, the Indiana, Indiana just got a steal, y'all. They on the move. Feel me? Just threw it out of bounds. Was it a turnover? Yeah, so it's 91-93, man. 9:55 left in the fourth quarter. Listen. This game, man, they've been playing, man. What's going on? Mega T's in the building. Hey, man, Mega T's, big ups to Mega T's, man. We got a producer in the building, man. One of my guys, a family member, man. Good music, good music. I'm gonna have to put him in tune with y'all over there, Jay. You know what I'm saying? He got beats for days, y'all. Beats for days. That's what he do. That's what he do. You know what I'm saying? He said I got a lot of strands that test 38% THC, and some that test 41%. Hey, listen, I listen, Darren. I already know you know what I'm saying. I already know, Darren. We gonna listen, man. I told you, man. We gonna have to do some traveling, baby. That's the wrong one. We're gonna have to do some traveling, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to make some trips, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, even if I got to spend the night to get ready with the fuck I done came out now. You know what I mean? Yes, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I didn't have some shit stronger than that. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, he said, Darren, he said that's fire. Shit's getting crazy. I remember when 25% was what the fuck. Yeah, but you know, now that's kind of weak now. That's kind of weak now. That's kind of weak now. Hold on, man. I know a motherfucker. She gotta be kidding me. Hold on, y'all. Man, must have butt down me, man. People, man. Well, I tell you, people, man. Hey, yeah, phone check, dog, man. People, man. I tell you, man, must have butt down me. He said gratitude, cause I got heat, man. Yeah, man. Anybody, man, wanna get in tune, man, just let me know, man. You know what I'm saying? This man got hella beats for days. Beats for days. Nah, that wasn't a phone check, man. That was a butt down, actually, man. That was a butt down, y'all. That was a butt down. Hey, but this game, back to this Indiana game, man. Um, Halliburton, man, like he controlled the floor of the game, man. You know, without him, um, they not too successful without him control. You know, he had like 12 points in the first half, man, like 12.7 assists, you know what I'm saying? So I'm by the end of this game, he should have at least 30 and 14. God damn. You know, if he ain't got 30 and 14 at the end of the game, they lose. You know, they say OKC is the number one defense in the league, man, and they was able to squeeze out. Well, that first game, I don't know, man. You know, but that second game, you know, OKC took them on a ride. You know, they stretched the lead out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And they knew how to protect the lead. Um, I've been watching this game. This game here, man. You know, man, they don't have an answer for Shea. Shea get to the bucket anytime he want. Shea drive anytime he want. Shea out there, man. And then if he can't get to the bucket, it's a mid-range game. He ain't scared to take 11, 10, 12-foot shot. You know what I'm saying? He ain't necessarily behind that three-point line. He playing basketball because he's trying to win. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's times where that effort, that 30-point effort don't get him none because everybody else ain't helping him out. But shit, he getting to it the best way he can. P-Mac in the building. What's going on, P-Mac? What's going on, P-Mac? Darren says, man, the THC numbers is BS. Honestly, I got some that test 8% THC, and that gets me high. Yeah, you know, it depends on the strand. You know, it depends on the strand and the bio mechanics of the growth process and the fertilizing and it's a lot that go into it. Yeah, because you can get some, you know, you can find some, and you'd be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You can. I didn't have that happen to me before too, Darren. He said, Darren, Hunter, he said, a lot of that has to do with terpenes and other noids we don't know yet. Yeah, you know, like Miss Cece, her name Caroline, you know, the Caroline, the terps, the serps. It's a lot of that shit, you know what I'm saying? They give it and the gnomes and they give it the smells, they give it the taste. You know what I'm saying? That also allow it to be bred and split, with other plants and stuff like that, man. So yes, it's a whole true process. It's a true process to that. Hey man, big ups to everybody for being connoisseurs of the Scooby snacks in the building tonight. Round of applause. Yeah, man. He say team means number up, no team plays, number drop. The whole team got put. What did he say? Whole team got to put in that 100. Yeah, more facts, man. That's facts. Lil J Bucks, man. Big up to one of my moderators, Lil J Bucks, man, for the little. Hey, man, make sure y'all like and heart. Hey, that super chat donation. Big ups to Maya Bucks for that super chat donation, man. First sponsor of the night, man. Hey, big ups to Maya Bucks. Big ups to Maya Bucks. What's going on, Maya Bucks? Maya Bucks, who you got in the game tonight, man? Indiana or OKC? Who we got? I'm taking bets too, y'all. We taking bets in the fourth quarter. Fuck it, we'll take bets. We'll take bets in the fourth quarter, man. That's how we gonna do it. We'll take bets in the fourth quarter. I'm gonna be the bookie tonight, y'all. I'm gonna be the boogie tonight. See if I can get some money. Let's see. Let's see. We got odds going. Nah, but who y'all think gonna take this series though? It's tied 1-1 right now. 95-93. Oh, 95 all. 8 minutes left in the game. Who y'all think gonna take this series? Me personally, I said Indiana in 6, but I don't think it's gonna be in 6, so I'm gonna change it to Indiana in 7. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're gonna let that small market team take it. I don't know. They might not. You know what I'm saying? You say XMO X strand is fire. I don't know, Uncle P. I'm gonna have to, man. I don't know. Ain't some of these strands, y'all, you know. No. I'm gonna have to see what I can do about getting some of them strands. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got Mega T say he got Andy. Lil Buck, Lil J Buck say OKC. Okay. He say I'm a breeder by heart. Yeah, hey, facts, man. See, a lot of us, man, we don't know the time and you know, and the care and the love that it takes to put into this, into that plant growth, man. You know, and it ain't just, getting the right fertilizer. It ain't just, putting the right things inside of you know what I'm saying? It's more than that, man. You gotta have some love when you talking about the Scooby snacks, man. He said OKC winning it all. Oh, you think OKC gonna win it all? I don't know, man. I don't know. But I will say, man, SGA playing, man. Listen, SGA out there playing his heart out. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. SGA out there playing his heart out. Halliburton got to step it up, man. And then also, as I was watching the game, oh, good big shot, big three. As I was watching the game, man, Indiana trying to play small ball with them. Indiana ain't really going big. I really ain't seeing too much of a presence from Michael Turner in the game, man. That's why SGA steady, you know what I'm saying, rushing to the basket like that, man. Ain't no rim protection. Well, we do know the NBA is different. NBA is different. Oh man, they finally gonna do it, y'all. Speaking of the NBA, y'all, they finally gonna do it. They finally gonna have a world in USA game. You know what I'm saying? And I believe it's gonna be in the All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? And we've been suggesting that. A lot of people been suggesting that for a minute. I think they finally gonna bring it to life. Hey man, big up to Sean Core Lord, man, for hitting that. Big up to Sean for hitting that. Yeah, he said, a quick nickel for support. This is a strong group. Also, fuck OKC. Took my team. Oh, shit. Hey, man. Hey, man, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I like OKC. I ain't gonna even stunt, man. I ain't saying that they are strong, but they a nice little young group, man. They're a nice little young group, man. I like the way they do their interviews together. Like that show the camaraderie. That show like that goes to speak to what I was talking about with Indiana. Indiana, even though Halliburton is okay, now they got Turner in. Even though Halliburton is the person that they put on the forefront to try to be a star or what they claim as the star for the team. We know Halliburton. Listen, the second year back to back making third team all team NBA. Listen, man, we know he ain't the person that his game is okay. It ain't that aggressive. It ain't that pretty. You know what I'm saying? But he do his thing and he get good results, right? But Indiana as a whole, man, small market team or however you want to put it, they play together. They all play like it don't matter who shoot, it don't matter who get the rebound, it don't matter who get the assist, it don't matter who inbound the ball, it don't matter. And I think that play style, that Rick Carlisle got them boys over there doing, that encouragement, that support, that being a team coach or players coach, that shit is important. That's why them boys stick together like they sticking together. And they up 101 to 98 right now with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. But you got Reggie Miller old ass up there clapping and cheering. But again, they gotta listen, and they gotta step it up. For me, they gotta step it up on defense, man. They got to step it up on defense, man. They got to keep Miles. Miles got okay. This why I forgot. Miles had like 3 fouls, and I did tell myself, I'm like, well, shit, I wouldn't even. Like 3 of they starters had like 3 fouls, and I did tell myself, shit, I wouldn't even bring them out. You know what I'm saying? In the third quarter until like, you know what I'm saying, later, whatever the case may be. You know, especially Miles, your big man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your rim protector, and that's all SGA been doing. He been taking advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Which he should be doing. He should be taking advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy as hell because most big men nowadays, it ain't no fucking rim protectors. Everybody, your big men 6'9", 6'11", 7'1", and shit. Look at Wemby, 7'4". They all shoot threes. Look at Chet. Everybody shooting jumpers. Ain't nobody really rim protector. The only motherfucker out there rim protector, but he ain't even got no offensive game. That's Rudy Gobert. Shit. And Rudy horrible. You know what I'm saying? Grape Ape is also fire. I done had Grape Ape. It's okay. I done had Grape Ape before. J Buck says the Pacers need more people to step up, and I'm not gonna say that. What I will say is that I do think that they need to, you know what I'm saying, because they don't have no superstars, but I like the way they play. I like the way they a village, their community, man. They get out there and they show it. You say, "Oh, OKC got more people who want it." I don't think they got more people who want it. I think they just got more people who've been pushed to the forefront, who have better high school careers. Like even Halliburton in high school, didn't nobody know about Halliburton. He wasn't a 5-star recruit like Chet. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I ain't gonna even lie. Didn't nobody even really know about Shea? Shea, SGA was on the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? He really wasn't out there until he, went over there. And, it was his team. And well, it wasn't his team because I think Russell was over there when he came. But shit, it worked out for him. He said, "No, I won't lie. They took the Sonics idea and they ran with it." So, well, no, man. That's how expansions take over, man. Maybe they didn't have enough money. Um, Maybe they didn't have enough money to keep the team in Seattle, so that's understandable. It's all about business. He said, I got grape syrup, and it's the newest, barely been tested. Oh man, Darren, okay, Darren, you better stop it, man. I'll be at your door in 4 hours, my boy. He said, and that's why they gonna lose. Okay, so he got people who gonna get a bucket. It's the finals, not the regular seasons. But that's what I'm saying, the Maya Bucks. If they play together, it don't matter. Listen, shit, they won the first game. Okay, by the skin of their teeth, right? They lost the second game and took a little stretch. And I came up here and I said that I thought that these games would be a little bit more closer than what they were. Well, the first game was a close game, but I did say that I thought that all the games would get decided by anywhere between 5 and 7 points. So far, I've been close. You know what I'm saying, with that first game. That second game, I just think Indiana was tired. You know what I'm saying? I think they was tired, man. And even though they're the younger team, and OKC is figuring out that fast pace up and down the court shit. They figured it out. They didn't got a hold to it, so they know what's going on now. Indiana just got to make that adjustment. That's all. He said, "Well, GMO is garlic, mushroom, onion, and SMO is assuming it's Zittles mixed. Mm. That's got to be. That's got to have a pungent smell and taste to it. I wonder how that would. You know what I'm saying? I wonder." He said, "Much love, fam. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, fam, for the love and reach out." He said, "Keep making them moves." He said, "Let's change life one good conversation at a time." I appreciate you, Smokehouse Beats, for joining the stream tonight, brother. Appreciate you most definitely, man. You can come back anytime, man. Thanks for being part of the family, man. Anytime, man. You're always welcome over here on Bearded Conversations, my boy. Most definitely. He say, "Smoke, you got a channel?" I don't know if Smoke got a channel, but I know the brother Jay Davenport has a channel, man, that was in the building. You know what I'm saying? He got a channel. So big ups to him, man. Hey, big ups to Hurricane JW, man. Big ups to him, man. By the way of the bronze bird powwow. Big ups. Salute to you, man, for in the building tonight. Man, the street, what do you say? The street shit makes me cough. And who knows the chemicals that they put on the street shit. Now, I will say this, Uncle P. Um, I don't know if it's the chemicals or if it's the transportation, the storage. or whatever the case may be, or how, the process of that. But if it's grown through the correct and proper channels, it's not supposed to make you cough. If you can do these things yourself, you know what I'm saying? And that'd be the best way, but of course the government be all in your business, and then they limit how much of this product or of this, what I'm saying, herb that you can, what I'm saying, mature inside of your residence. So they always gotta control some shit. They always gotta control some shit, man. Always. He said, Brother Prometheus, he said, can't be worse than the Bush load era of 90s and the 2000s. Paco gave me cancer. um, but but that's true though, man. Everybody don't like that cough. Everybody don't like that choke. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't like that choke. He said, yeah, I got one, but I gotta update my PC before I go uh all in on it. Okay, but when you get it up and running, man, we most definitely gonna be over there. He said earthy taste and smell and power 1,000 to 11. Yeah, earthy, they real pungent. That's what I meant by earthy. I knew it, yeah, that with that garlic and that mix that you said, yeah. I kind of knew it would have that that type of earthy pungent, almost peppery taste. I said peppery type taste, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I kind of figured it gives you that. Zittles is sweet and GMO is a rotten funk. Yeah, so but again, but putting them together, that creativity, well not creativity, but that I forgot what the word is called. But that hybrid, not the actual hybrid, but the process of cross breeding of the plants. But that hybrid, yeah, man, it's probably got a real peppery and earthy and real pungent, And when I say pungent, like the smell might be strong, but it's not like a loud strong. It's like when you hit it, it's like, oh, what the, you know what I'm saying? It's like one of them. You know what I'm saying? Even though I never had it, but just the strands, and I know the origins and you know what I'm saying, the effects and things of that nature of the strands that's being combined. Oh man, man. I used to have a weed Bible, man. I used to be, man. I'm sorry. I used to have a Scooby Snack Bible, man. I used to be all into it, man. I didn't try some everything. Uncle P said I hate coughing. Sometimes, man, I don't mind the cough, man. The reason I don't mind the cough is because sometimes June also I want to let the guys know while we in the building. June is health awareness month for the men, whether it be mental, spiritual, physical, or whatever type of need that you may have. So for me, when I'm coughing off of it, you know, even though I try to drink a lot of things to break up mucus and stuff like that, be it via that I have a sinus issue, sometimes mucus tends to build up, so when I do, how to, what I'm saying, get that make you cough. I don't mind the cough because it helps me get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? But I do hate coughing because if it's a harsh cough, it's a difference between the cough as well too. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anything that you inhaling that has anything to do with smoke is not going to make you cough. But I have heard that the way it's grown and what's put into it, you can get a better and a smoother smoke. Most definitely, most definitely. He say I'm all organic and I know where mine comes from. LOL. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts when you're doing that. He say look up Georgia pie. He say my GMO is crossed with it. Smooth, it's out and adds terpenes. I don't really like Georgia pie. Georgia pie for me ain't well, and don't get me wrong. So there are different breeders and different people that grow they do it differently. You know what I'm saying? So if you trying and you adjusting and you testing things out and you doing things like that, it can be sometimes it might not be a bigger difference or it might not be, but sometimes it's just a difference when you're dealing with different breeders and different people who cultivate their own, what I'm saying, product. You know, 25% of seeds will be like one mom. 25% of the seeds, I'm sorry, 25% will be like the other mom, and 50% will be a mix. Man, y'all holding class up here, ain't you? He said currently trying a living soil grow. Got two skunk, number one, and a 4x4. Look at y'all. Y'all out here living y'all best like Georgia Pie. I have, but I haven't ran. Okay, okay. You say, Darren, yep. Yeah, that's why the back crossing is a thing. It takes it from 64 phenols to 32. Look at y'all, man. You say, I prefer indicas versus sativas. Yeah. Mhm. Well, you know what? It depends. Because when you find a strand that gives you that what you're looking for, you'll be shocked sometime. You'll be shocked sometime. You know, sometimes you might prefer the indica, but you might find a sativa that's they get you where certain indica might or vice versa. You might like sativas, but then you'll find an indica that'll get you, like the sativa, you know. Okay, y'all, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Um OKC, I'm sorry, Indiana is up 107-102. Indiana is up 107-102. SGA, man, that mid-range game. Bam. He killing them on that mid-range game. He said, if it ain't indica, then it ain't reefer. He said, fuck you and your uppity ass demeanor. Spark Master Tape. He said, I smoke to stop my brain, not speed it up. Okay. So for me, I don't want to stop my brain. So for me, I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like something that's gonna keep me up and keep me going. You know what I'm saying? Because my thought process be all over the place anyway. You know what I'm saying? And when it come down to downloading and receiving information, which is what the brain does. You know what I'm saying? I think it's important for me to be open. That euphoria. And then not to get spooky and shit. You know what I'm saying? And too metaphysical or go off into the spiritual realm on y'all. But that euphoria, man, just like with the DMTs and the mushrooms and anything else, if it's done correctly and it's done properly, and it's managed, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, that shit can open you up. And man, once you start downloading and receiving information, bro, whoo, but you got to be in tune with yourself again, and know what you can handle and what you can take and what you can't. So again, respects to you for, like you say, man, you use it to stop your brain, not speed it up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, they different. Everybody got, So yeah, but me, I want to speed it up. I got to speed it up. He say I like the up, not the drooling on the couch. Yeah, the drooling. No, don't get me wrong. It depends. Like if I'm trying to relax and go to sleep after a long day, um, and I necessarily still don't like it then because if I got to get up early in the morning, that relaxation process it really messes up my timing to where I get too relaxed because I'm already a deep sleeper. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to necessarily partake in the drooling on the couch. You know what I'm saying? I got to be ready to go. It's got to keep me going. You know what I'm saying? I run on 125% all day. He say might be on the spectrum. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Everybody's on the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is on the spectrum. Whether you want to believe that or not, or whether you agree with me or not, everybody is on the spectrum. Everybody has some type of, something going on. Sativa makes me 150. Then anxiety comes in. I don't have anxiety. I really want to know what the hell that is. Not I know, but you know what I'm saying? I never not saying that I want to experience it, but I really want to know what that is. Sean, the way they rewrote the definition of spectrum, we all on the spectrum. That's what I just told him, Darren Fisher. Yeah, most definitely facts. We all on the spectrum. So for anybody that's interested in that, learning about the different spectrums and things of that nature, it's a publication called the DSM-5, which is an educational. You can go on any because I don't have the sites right now in front of me, but you can just Google the DSM-5, and it man, take you down all that and let you know whatever you need to know. You know what I'm saying? And how to get help and how it's developed and how we think it's developed and all that. But it's called the DSM-5. And I'm pretty sure most know, but for those that don't, the DSM-5. You know what I'm saying? But again, this is about information. Again, it's about us, man, staying healthy physically, mentally, and spiritually, like I spoke on earlier. And as men, that's something that we should be doing, man. And can I ask to the doctors because I know a lot of us don't like to go to them doctors. And listen, I know we're talking about the Scooby Snacks right now, but Scooby Snacks ain't a cure neither. You know what I'm saying? It's not a cure neither. You know what I'm saying? That's not a cure neither. So, we still need to, find some type of balance. Yeah. We need to find some type of balance. Uncle P says, I am the most creative when I smoke a limited amount of indica. Wrote most of my work while slightly buzzed. He says anxiety is like feeling of having a heart attack. So I never had that experience. I never had that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Um, of that anxiety, man. Like, you know, and I do understand that it's a real thing. My sister has anxiety. I didn't even know she had anxiety. I didn't even know she was taking pills or whatever she took, you know what I'm saying, to keep that shit at bay. I didn't even know. I'm like, damn, what's the hell? Hey, what's going on? TMB Monkey Man in the building. Salute to Monkey Man, man. Salute to Monkey Man. Hey, Monkey Man, man. Hey, I gotta pop up, man. Hey, the bishop has to pop up, man. The bishop bearded one has to pop up when y'all do that, man. That man, I watched that whole thing, man. Y'all had me rolling, brother. Y'all had me rolling. Shani Acola says it's overwhelming fear of impending doom. And no talking yourself down can help. Causes lash out and paranoia. Not fun, but I equate it to shots ringing off and someone was hit, but you don't know who. That's a scary thing. And that's what your mind go through, and that's what the flashes, and like you say, it's like shots going off. You don't know who hit, but the whole time is you. Man. And that's hey, shot. I never really had a conversation with a yeah, I have, but not to this extent or this degree. That was a great comparison. That was a great analogy. That was a great yeah, man. That was a great metaphor. The comparison. I like how you put that. And I really understood it. And it saying that I wanted to experience that, like what you just said, like that really put me and it gave me what I was looking for. I like the way I like how you put that, brother. Most definitely, man. I like how you put that. Mega T's Indy, yeah, my boy. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Oh man, 1 minute and 23 seconds left, 104 to 110. Hey, but listen, let me tell y'all something. I didn't see New York, even though I know Indiana ain't New York. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see this before, but nah, Indiana, man, they look like they protecting it. Yeah, man, they just scored again. So it's 112 to 104. Siakam came to play. That's another thing, man. Siakam got to be a major factor in this game too, man. Oh, okay. See, I mean, Indiana, Halliburton, look like they got this one, y'all. Look like they got this one. Oh man, little J Bucks, man, look like they gonna take it, man. What you say? PTSD is real. Yeah. Yeah, facts, man. Especially for our military brothers. You know what I'm saying? That come back with that trauma. You know what I'm saying? I know that trauma. That shit's something else, man. That shit's something else. That shit's something else. You know? Man, that's why I say, man, listen. Like when we was talking about them transgenders, man, that was in the military and Trump signing them executive orders and trying to get all them type of people. Listen, man, if them motherfuckers want to go defend this country, let them. Let them. Please let them. And I'm not saying because of what they doing, but like, bro, it's not an easy thing to just want to go give your life up. You know what I'm saying? For a place that don't really give a fuck about you. Yeah, y'all heard me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard me. And you brainwashed into telling me that you out here fighting for my rights not to give a fuck, and because that's what they told you and that's what you believe. And that's the system that you go through. But listen, I'm not knocking it because, that's part of our infrastructure. If I'm over here in America, I'm not saying that I'm a full blown out patriot or no shit like that, but this is my country. I do stay here. I do get afforded the resources and things that's here. Whether I'm the low man on the totem pole or not, I still get a chance to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like for me, man, shit. Hey, big ups to the ones, man. All my military vets and all my people that didn't seen some combat. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. Brother Sean says PTSD is part of life that we don't teach people how to understand. That's true, man. That's true. And you know what? And we always talk about the things like y'all know how I be reading all these articles. He said I lost 3 friends in Iraq and Afghanistan. Then 4 that came back. So I had a close friend of mine, man, that was in the Air Force. He came back re-enlisted to the Army, and he had real bad PTSD. And then he had a situation with a young lady, man, and you know, he took his own life. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to my homie Jonathan, man. Um, you know, um, man, and it, bro, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. And like brother Darren Fisher was saying earlier, like we both were saying about being on that spectrum. That spectrum don't mean necessarily that, you know what I'm saying, you got something going on to the point where you're like, duh, you drooling or you don't understand. You know, you can still be autistic and be very intelligent. You can still be autistic and be a social individual. You can still be autistic and function as what an autistic person will call a neurotypical. You know what I'm saying? You know, see, these are things to learn. These are terms that we should know. You know, we should know what a neurotypical is and things like that. Yeah, but man, appreciate you, brother Shawnee Accord Lord. Yeah, man. You know, and man, you know, and man, listen, I got friends that have been in the military, man, that they came back. I got my father was in the Navy, my stepfather was in the Marines. Shit, man, man, the chick I was gonna marry guy was in the National Guards. I said I was in the National Guards for a minute, and then I was like, nope, this ain't something I need to be doing. Nope, I couldn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, but it's just, you know, man, moving too quick, making decisions, thinking shit was gonna help you and be better. And at that time, it probably could have worked out for me, but nah, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Um, Uncle P says I can never hate America despite her faults. Um, I guess. He said people suck, not America. Well, yeah, yeah. He said, bro Prometheus, I can because I know we can be better. Facts. Facts. But still in all, that's still within, you know, the people's concept, you know, and not the actual land, the physical place. Like I was having a conversation with a good friend of mine, and he was like, man, you know, you got to change your mindset because if you think you're just an island, you can't be a good leader. And I was like, well, what do you mean? Because he was like, man, don't people support, don't people help when you're not an island? Being on an island means you're out there by yourself. And then I broke it down. Well, even an island isn't self-sufficient. You know, an island, it still has its ecosystem and it still depends on the water that comes from the ocean or whatever, or the sunlight. So, I mean, you know, when you say island, it's just that, you know, you walk to a beat of a different drum or you do things a certain particular way. But even with inside of that, you know, you still need support, you still need others. So, you know, being an island is not, you know, necessarily the best thing. Um, but you know, when it comes to like the land, you know, I was just speaking of the actual physical versus the people, because you know Prometheus said the people suck, not America, which is true, which is true. Um, the brother Darren says they add. He say they say ADD and ADHD is on the spectrum now, so that's most of us. Yeah, man, and you know they diagnose a lot of, you know what I'm saying, young melanated boys with ADHD and ADD, attention to deficit disorder. You know what I'm saying, and attention deficit hyper disorder. Um, for those that, you know, they do that. They do that, man.
Like the video man, thumb up the video man. Like the video man, thumb up the video man.
You say nobody gives a shit about our freedom until they need it. Yeah, yeah. Big up to Mega T's, man. Like the video, y'all. Hey, also, man, hey, support the stream and support the channel, man. Hit that cash app strolling at the bottom, man. $ Bearded Bucks with a Z. Y'all see it at the bottom, $ Bearded Bucks with a Z. Or you can hit that link, pinned at the top of the chat. Buy your boy coffee, man. I like it black with a breakfast bagel sandwich in the morning. Or you can support the stream and let YouTube know that your boy is out here in the algorithm and causing mayhem by hitting that super chat, man. Most definitely, man. Appreciate all the love and support from the family tonight, man. That's what's good. That's what's good. Hey, Darren says, yeah, we need freedom now more than ever. But again, we got to understand that we need each other. See, we saying we need freedom. That freedom don't come unless we need each other. You see what I'm saying? Because there's always going to be some type of divisive measure in between that freedom, you know, that individuals want to achieve. Hey man, so it's 114, 107, y'all. 11 seconds left in the game, man. About 5 to 7 points, third game. Okay, Siakam to the cup. Oh yeah, game over with, man. Game over with. And Indiana took this second game, man. That's what it's looked like. It's look like it's gonna be a back and forth. One night, you know what I'm saying? Indy took that first one by shit, a shoestring. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the man that close, man. OKC came back strong. Indiana, man, they doing their thing, man. Big ups to the small market teams, man. Big ups to them small market teams. Hey, and I think they was talking about bringing Seattle back. I think we mentioned this before. Sean, they was talking about bringing Seattle back. He said, keep the sheep divided and they'll never rise against the tyranny. Facts. And then also, you know, on top of that, I want to say this, Uncle P, on top of that, man, you know, the first rule of a slave, man, is to keep a slave knowing that he is a slave. And when I say slave, yeah, of course, we not, yeah, well, we are modern day slaves if you want to know the truth about it. But man, to keep us uneducated, to keep us not knowing, to keep us not growing, to keep us from building, you know, to keep us from having these type of conversations and discussions and getting up here on these panels and coming together and showing that we can love and build and become a family and trust one another. You know what I'm saying? If you can stop that and put all those divisive measures and create an environment where you can systematically destroy a group of individuals, man, and stop their progress and their process, that's a motherfucking hell of a deal. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, that oh man, I'm getting buzzed again. Hold on. Want to pull up and replace it, you can, man. Hey man. Yeah, all right, cuz no, no. No, man. I ain't no, man. I was finna big up you. I'm live. I was finna give you big kudos, man. No, see, I was finna give you kudos. See, it be your own peoples, y'all. It be your own peoples, y'all. It be your own people. All right, cuz. This boy, yeah, man. Bye, nigga. All right, cuz. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Like I say, you know, we gotta start making a change, man. We can't let this petty ass shit divide us and keep pushing us away. I always say this: the smallest things, man, or the easiest things, and the smallest things that we want, that everybody want, are the hardest things to achieve. You know, everybody wants peace. Everybody wants to be acknowledged. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be part of something. You know, everybody wants to grow. Everybody wants to be prosperous. You know, and these are things. These are easy fucking things. I'm not asking for $1 million. I'm not asking for a mansion. I'm not asking for a fucking Porsche. I'm asking to be happy. I'm asking to be accepted. I'm asking to be able to walk outside and regardless of whether you subscribe, be supportive, be motivating, be inspiring. And when I say subscribe, and I'm gonna talk about it, and you know, shit, listen, we gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. We still got some time. We got about 40 more minutes. We gonna get to it. You know, shit. When we talk about the LGBTQ plus community, that shit don't make me listen. Let me tell you something, man. That ain't got shit to do with my bottom line. Nothing. Being a transgender, that shit ain't got nothing to do with my bottom line. Being white, yellow, blue, brown, black, orange, pink, or purple, that shit don't have nothing to do with my bottom line. My bottom line is coming together, finding a common goal, moving the narrative, getting people to come together, man, and love one another, man, and fucking and creating a family, creating a bond with motherfuckers to where, like I said, fuck the freedom. We need each other. Because if we going for this freedom, now we're gonna put ourselves back into the mindset of fucking survival of the fittest. So and don't get me wrong, I ain't mad at survival of the fittest for being individualistic substantiate mindset because you know you got to sustain yourself. But when you get into that type of shit, survivalists, they don't even give a fuck about their family. You know, where's the family in that? You know what I'm saying? Well, it ain't. Big Stacks, what's going on, Big Stacks? Big shout out to Big Stacks, man. Big Stacks, man, Big Stacks, man, for getting that, bruh. Oh, man, big support, man. Big ups to Big Stacks, man. Hey, man, Big Stacks, another brother that I met on Jay Davenport channel, man. Big ups to Big Stacks, man. What's going on, my boy? How you feel, man? How y'all feel? Hey, man. Also, man, I told y'all, man, y'all know it's an open broadcast, open panel, man, open discussion, man. Y'all more than welcome to hit the link in the chat, man. If y'all want to come up here and conversate with me, man, and just touch on anything that I didn't talked about. Or again, like I say, man, if you want to bring something to the forefront that you think ain't being highlighted or that you think people should be discussing, or I mean, shit, it might be a question that you want to ask me or what I think about something, man. You know, shit. Let's get it. Let's get it. Big ups to Big Stacks for being in the building, man. Darren, Darren, Stacks in the building, man. So you know, I be out here in these YouTube streets, man, and I try to vibe with like-minded individuals, man. Uh, you know, that's supportive. You know what I'm saying, that's building a brand. You know what I'm saying? Listen, so man, everybody in the building tonight, man. If you know it, if you old, man, make sure y'all tapping in with Jay Davenport, man, over there on his channel. Type it in, Jay Davenport, exactly how I said it. Stacks, if you got a channel, bro, go get your link and throw your link up in the chat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Also, man, I want to give a big shout out to Spin the Block Media, man. My boy Derek Demore, man. Make sure y'all checking them out. They playing with their times. It's usually 7:30 on Sundays, but now here lately they've been doing 8, 9 o'clock. But big ups to my boy Derek Demore over there and DJ Designs over there on Spin the Block Media. I want to give a big shout out to my homie, man, Bronze Bird, out there with the Brownstone Powwow, man. Big shout out to Freezy. Hey, big shout out to my homie, man, and one of my moderators club can't get in, man. Big shout out to him. Make sure y'all going over there supporting this channel, man. Listen, we a small community and we trying to grow. So, hey, let's do it, man. As long as we got each other and we keep this type of thing going, man, hey, we gonna be all right. But listen. So this the internet, right? So we doing this shit via the internet. But okay, I got you. Do. That's right. I forgot about that, man. I forgot about that. I forgot about that part. Got you. Hold on. Come on, where you at? Yeah, Stacks, man. Like I say, man. Bam, you can drop your link in there if you got something going on. Darren, you too, man. When you got something going on, if you got a channel, man, that you want to direct people to, most definitely drop y'all links in the chat. Drop your links in the chat and give y'all a wrench real quick so y'all can do that. But you don't have to have a wrench to do that. You can actually just go to your page and just share the stream. But for the night, I got you. Go ahead and do what y'all need to do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to social support and let the people know. You know what I'm saying? There's other family out there that do good things. You say Big Snack he say I'm knocking on the door. He say messing up the air. What? Oh, my bad. What's going on, brother? How you feel? What's going on? Oh, my bad. Hold on. He said I'm knocking.
Feeling good. How y'all doing?
Damn. I can't hear you though. You ain't on mute. I can't
Can
hear
you hear
you.
me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I still can't hear you. Can you hear me? Can you? Am I
yeah, I
on
can
mute?
hear you.
Nah, I ain't on mute. I just can't hear you. Let me see.
Hold on.
Oh, so the chat can hear you. Why they can hear you when I can't? He said you echoing.
Oh, so
I don't know why I can't hear you.
I'm gonna come back in. Come back in.
Okay, bam, bam. All right, well, yeah, I'm connected. I got everything. I got everything right and loaded up. My bucks say messing up the air and people are dying. You talking about Elon? He say, you're new as of February to YT, Darren. Elon played the mayor off. played. I'm sorry, Elon paid the mayor off. Oh, okay, okay. What mayor? Because you know Elon trying to start a smart city down somewhere in Tennessee. You talking about that? Yeah, I know he was trying to jump on. I ain't see him when I saw. I had him up there. Hey, he said, "Stay the fuck up." He said, "Got fam business." I got you, Shawnee Aquila. Stacks, what up?
Can you hear me now? What's up with it? Can y'all hear me now? I can't hear
Can
you.
you hear
Can you
me,
hear me?
Stacks?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, see, man. Let me change. Let me see.
I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay. All
Okay, I can hear you now. I got you. I got you.
right,
I
all
got
right.
you. What's going on, my boy?
Nothing, just chilling, just chilling. How y'all doing?
Hey man, we doing great, man. In here sweating like a Hebrew slave, man. You know it's about 90 degrees in the city today.
I hear
I
you.
ain't know
That's
it was
why
gonna be that hot.
if that's why my big ass staying indoors during the summertime. I can't take it. I'd be madder than something else.
yeah,
Heat make,
man.
and heat makes everything worse. I don't know why you hot outside. It's just everything just irritates
Man,
the shit out of you when you hot.
everything, man. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm sitting up here trying to talk to y'all, man, sweating like a racehorse. Like, God, I ain't moved, ain't did nothing though. Ain't went nowhere. Ain't did nothing, man.
Yeah, and you be cussing out a fly that be keep landing on you like 20 fucking times, just won't leave you the fuck alone.
Yeah, man. Hey, big ups to Indiana for winning that game tonight. Back to Lil J Bucks. What he was talking about Elon Musk in the air. I don't know. Give me a little bit more details about that, man. What you talking about, Lil J Bucks with Elon? Like I say, because I know he was trying to build a smart city in Tennessee. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. I don't know. Darren says you got like a TV in the background, Stacks. Yeah, I guess that's what you hear in the background. Yeah.
Y'all hear my TV?
Yeah, I hear it. It ain't an echo on my end. I don't hear an echo, but I guess they were saying you was echoing, but it was probably the TV.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me see. Let me see something.
Prometheus says I'm the gatekeeper. He said I'm the gatekeeper, man. Who was this? Who was this? Man, hey man, big ups to my cousin, man. My cousin, man. Hey man, real professional, man. Real professional guy,
All
man.
right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I
See
can.
if we're good
Yeah, I
now.
hear you. I hear you.
Shouldn't be no echo or nothing going on.
No, I don't hear nothing no more. I don't know if you turn something off or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's yeah. I can hear you loud and clear, loud and clear.
Great. Great.
Loud and clear, man. Hey man, I appreciate you for stopping through tonight, man. When I came through on the other channel, man, you guys came out and supported, man. I appreciate that, man. That's what's up, baby. That's what's up.
Always,
That's
man.
what's
Real
up.
recognize real. You
Now,
feel me?
now, now, since I got you in the building, you know I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'm gonna put you on the spot, man. So you know I do
Okay.
the interviews on Fridays. Hey, y'all, for those that don't know, man, hey, the man y'all looking at got some good music, man. Got some good music. I'm talking about some dope music. You feel me? So we gonna see if we can get Stacks in the building, man, on one of these Fridays, man, to see if we can get a good interview and a good listening party about you know?
Hey, sure. Hey,
Yeah.
whatever Friday works for you.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I don't know if I got your info. Well, um,
I did friend request you. You accepted it on Facebook.
oh yeah, on Facebook. Yeah. I forgot about Facebook. See, I do like emails and all that. That Facebook, I really don't be on Facebook like
Well,
that. That's,
I'll give you my email too. No matter.
yeah, we'll just send it through the message on Facebook, and I do it like that. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I'm saying because Facebook, I just use Facebook as advertisement. I really don't. I know a lot of people be on Facebook. Hey, and for all my people that's on Facebook too, man, because I'm streaming live there. Hey, make sure y'all come on to YouTube, man. Hit that like button, share the stream, copy the links, post it to all your socials. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure. You say most of the time, I'm a gatekeeper. So good doing your job. Most definitely. Hey, man. Hey, Darren. Um, big ups to Uncle P, man. Uncle P don't be playing no games, man. Hey man, Uncle P don't be playing no games when it comes to the channel, man. You get people come in trolling, you get people like we was talking about earlier, Stacks.
Hmm.
Remember we was when we was with Jay, when we was talking about how people come in trolling and doing all type of
Yeah.
crazy shit. Yeah, man. So Darren, my Uncle P man and my moms, man, they do a great job of, what I'm saying, trying to keep that down to a minimum, man, because it'd be great, man. Y'all be surprised what I done been through.
Right.
Porn
Oh, I'm
bombs, all type
surprised.
of shit.
They're everywhere too. They have no fucks.
Yeah, they don't care. But I actually had one brother said, he said, well, since we're the one in the channel, if we don't report you, it's okay if we put the porn up. And I'm like, what the fuck? What sense do that make? I said, what if somebody else see it and find it offensive and derogatory and they don't want to come back to my channel because of this shit y'all put up? Oh, well, we didn't think about that. He was just saying if they don't report it right then and there, you won't get flagged. You will still be able to get you some views and plays on. But by that time, if somebody see it, bro, they might be like, "What the fuck he got going on?" You know what I'm saying?
Listen, the way I see it, there's a time and place for everything, man. This ain't your time to come up here. This ain't your, you know what I'm saying? Time
Yeah,
and place for everything. Have respect, man. People just mind their own business and stay in their lane. People be a hell of a lot better.
hell of a lot better, man. Hell of a lot better. Staying in a lane and fucking waking up.
People don't know how to stay in their lane, and people don't know how to mind their own business. Like, what the hell? Mind your business.
Yeah. 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 And sometimes though, man, it's okay to mind other folks' business sometimes.
Well, yeah, there's like I said, time and place for everything. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if the kids getting their like little kids getting their butt whooped and severely beaten out in public, that's when you stand up and say something. But if I'm riding down the street and I ain't got my seatbelt on, you ain't gotta race me down and flag me and do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts. Brother DC in the building. What's going on, brother DC? How you feel tonight? Uncle P says I'm well known in the auditing community. Well fucking known. Uncle P, man. Uncle P say he got a wrench on about 30 channels. Uncle P be out here knocking them down, man.
Yeah, I see him around.
Yeah, Uncle P be out here knocking them down, man. Hey, man, see, hey, man, great people. Hey, greatness gravitates towards greatness. I see you out here in these streets, Uncle P. Yeah, man, I see you out here, Uncle P. Hey, man, I got some sad news. I want to talk about this real quick. Uncle P says, my goal. He said, my goal is to help brother Khan grow, and I appreciate that, man. That's the mission, man. Help me grow when y'all helping me grow, and my mission is to move the needle so our people can get over this hump that we out here fucking seem to be under fire by, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, so this article, man, I seen this earlier. I wanted to leave this for like the end because y'all know, man, I like to talk about a lot of things that go on. I like to read articles and I like to discuss them. But when it's about kids, missing kids, because I always want to highlight the missing kids and things that's going on in my city and other states as well, because that's horrible, man. Parents, you need to pay close attention to the kids, and sometimes that shit can't happen. These kids might come up missing on their way home from school or on their way to school. It just be a lot going on. So it be kind of hard sometimes to, read these kid articles. So, that's why I wanted to kind of say this one, what I'm saying, for the last. But I don't want to do it last. I want to get rid of it now because, I'll be getting emotional and shit when it come about these babies, man. So a body that appears to be missing, a 2-year-old Bronx boy found in East River, police say. So they found the 2-year-old boy's body in the Bronx River, man. So an unidentified juvenile was discovered in the East River, and police say it appears to be the body of a 2-year-old boy from the Bronx who has been missing for a month.
Wow.
The body, described as a male approximately 2 years old, was found by NYPD Harbor Unit on patrol near Ferry Point Park, the Whitestone Bridge on Wednesday. Off the Whitestone Bridge on Wednesday. This is crazy, man. Authorities say it appears to be missing Bronx boy Montrell Williams, but a positive identification will have to be made. The discovery of the body comes the same day the father of the missing 2-year-old was named the person of interest in a child's disappearance. Get the hell out of here! So the day that they named the father as as a person of interest for the boy's disappearance, they found the boy's body. What? No,
That don't make sense about that.
Yeah, come on, man. Like, for real. And did they really put that in the article to say, like, come on, man? Like, that's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell. So anyway, and I'm gonna read that one more time. The discovery of the body comes the same day the father of the missing 2-year-old was named a person of interest in the child's disappearance. So detectives have reason to believe the 20-year-old father threw him into the Bronx River near the Bruckner Expressway. The 2-year-old boy's paternal grandmother spoke with the Eyewitnesses News on Tuesday and pleaded for her son to reveal where the child was. Like, what damn, you gonna get your son up like that? God damn. You know what I'm saying? Damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, mama, no faith in me. Like I said, I ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? She said she saw Montreal about a month ago at her home, and that day she had an argument with her son, and he left with the child. That don't mean he threw him in the river, though. I went to the precinct. They didn't help me, she said, because the father did have partial custody of the child. Authorities were not sure if a crime had been committed at that point and referred the family to family court. We're still unraveling exactly what happened. Were proper procedures followed by Mayor Eric Adams? Said, "Oh yeah, I forgot about Eric Adams. He came about his jam too. He ain't shit." But anyway, then on Monday, Montreal mothers allegedly confronted the 20-year-old father about the child's whereabouts and called police when claimed he threw their. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, so he admitted to some shit. Wait a minute. Then on Monday, Montreal mother allegedly confronted the 20-year-old father about the child's whereabouts and called the police when he claimed he threw the son into the Bronx River. Oh, so he told, this, what the fuck? Yeah, lock him up. Yeah, lock his ass up. And maybe he got maybe he on the damn spectrum, man. So investigators believe this to be true after uncovering the surveillance video that reportedly showed the father throwing a bag into the river shortly after leaving his mother's home a month ago. God damn cameras. Like, and I ain't trying to tell nobody how to be a criminal, but y'all gotta watch what y'all doing and be careful about where y'all at, man. Y'all going out here and y'all doing these shits, and then everybody got a phone and shit. Y'all get yourselves up because you record yourself as you doing the damn crime. Now, I'm not saying that this man shouldn't be thrown under the jail or something bad shouldn't happen to this man for doing what he did to his own 2-year-old son. I don't know. Now, I don't condone none of that shit. I got 10 kids. I take care of all mine. I love all mine. Like, as a father, as a person, period, if I didn't have no kids, this ain't something that, you know what I'm saying, that I can see myself doing, or that I can see myself having people in my circle around me doing any type of shit like this, bro. Like 20 years old. Now, where's the mom? I want to know why. Well, they said he had partial custody, so I don't know. I don't know. Because if he had partial custody, bro, because, a lot of times, in the court system, bro, the court system get the child to the mama. And daddy don't get no partial custody. Daddy just got to pay child support, or we get supervised visits or some shit like that. I know a lot of brothers that's I mean, I know. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying everybody case the same, but I do know a lot of brothers that has going through the child support things, and that's what it is. They see them on the weekends, or maybe they see them supervised or woo up the, what I'm saying, but not partial custody, unless it's a marriage case. Where you got them 6 months and you got them 6 months, and we both paying the child support. You know how it go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know how it go. But I don't want to necessarily just say he had an argument with his mother and he took it out on his son. I don't want to believe that, but it's possible. Again, like we say, we was talking about mental health earlier, so we don't know what going on in the minds of these young brothers or these young women. So let's finish this article off so we can move on. There are moments that could be captured that were unthinkable, and we will leave it at that. Oh, so they got okay. So they seen some things. Okay, so yeah, man. See again, man. I ain't trying to teach you how to be a better criminal, but god damn. So there are moments that we captured that were unthinkable, and we will leave it at that. So what I'm saying, they got evidence. So what a catastrophe and what a shame, what a horror, totally evil, said NYPD Chief Department John Shell. The father appeared in a Bronx family court on Monday to answer a warrant for failing to return the boy to the mother per their custody agreement. Oh, so this is how all this happened. Okay. And when he didn't return the boy, now he had to answer for why the child is missing since he didn't return it back to the mother. See, now they getting into why they don't start off with that. Why they don't start off with the details, bro? Why they give you all that extra shit?
It's just to make you for pandemonium, so they get that reaction.
Yeah, facts. But I still try to make sense of, even if it is, like I say, I fully believe in this brother needs to be, something need to happen to him. But for me, like I say, I'm totally in agreement with that. But bro, like sometimes, the way they write these stories, the words they use, and how they paint these pictures, we don't know what be going on a lot of times in these situations. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say, man, like and don't get me wrong, we not him. We might get into an argument with our mom, and we might not take it out on our child, but maybe he got something else going on. We was talking about anxiety and PTSD and all these other things in the chat. So again, man, we don't know everybody's trauma,
That's the thing. Nobody knows what the next man's going through.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And what's crazy is the other day I was talking about starting a circle, man. A circle for the brothers to come and communicate, maybe renting out a space or maybe just using my crib and having a circle for brothers, saying that I know personally, or saying that I think I can mentor and help out in the community, man, and just have a circle and talk and and let those things out, whereas, we couldn't get them out before. So that's something that I'm looking into. Not necessarily for therapeutic purposes, because I'm not a therapy, I'm not licensed or nothing like that, but just, as an avenue of expression for
Jay
people.
Davenport, straight stab in the building.
Jay Stab back in the building, and what's crazy is, man, before I went live, I was just listening to another brother, big ups to Brownsburg, like I was talking about earlier, man. He was talking about the same thing, man. A support system, a group where the guys can come together and really be guys, because we don't have that. We don't have that, man. We all about that macho man mentality type shit. We all about that bravado. We all about that stick your chest up, hold your head out. Like we ain't got feelings. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with that, man. I'm with the expression. I'm with the, I'm with the releasing of the feelings, man. Because that's the only way we're gonna evolve. That's the only way we're gonna get past and the traumas and the anxieties and the PTSDs and any other type of thing that we got going on, man. We got to talk about it. We need that help.
Communication is the key to all things, man.
Yeah, we need that help.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah, that's true. But a lot of times, Brother Stacks, a lot of times, us as men, bro, we don't like to open up our mouth. That closed mouth get fed too.
Let our pride get away too much.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That closed mouth don't get fed theory, man. That it's easier said than done. We
find yourself in a mortuary doing that, because say you sick or something, you sick, got you. Oh, I don't need no hospital. I ain't going to the doctor. Well, you find yourself waking up on a bad day, or not at all.
Facts, and I tell brothers all the time, and I try to promote for the brothers to go to the doctors. Most definitely.
Yeah.
He said, "What up, Stacks? Popping in to show some love real quick." He said, "I'm on another channel." He said, "Well, I'll be here." Hey man, yeah man. Hey, I appreciate you, Jay man. Y'all, you working, baby. You out here working in these YouTube streets, man. He say troll hunting. I see Darren got it on lock. Much love, y'all. Y'all be troll hunting. Hey, Uncle P, when Uncle P came in the building, man. So this troll hunting is really a thing, man. It really be trolls out there like that.
Real fact.
Bro, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I didn't. It's been a few times, but for the most part, man, I get good energy. Like even the trolls that I did have coming to the channel, bro. You know how they put all that crazy shit in the chat. Hey, I show so much love. Hell, some of the trolls, they regulars. They come on and they conversate and they no more trolling and they with the program now. So, you know, man, I guess it's all about how you approach it and how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't about scaring the people off. I'm about just creating an environment where people feel comfortable and they feel like it's a home. And they feel like they can be able to express themselves over here and just talk about anything without getting their feelings and getting too emotional, man. Because a lot of topics, like Brother Darren was telling me earlier when I was talking to him, a lot of topics can be touchy. But shit, it's each and everybody's experiences, and we all live them. It shouldn't be shit too taboo that we can't talk about. Ain't no reason we can't talk about religion or politics or nothing like that and still get off of this damn line and call each other and laugh and say, boy, you a damn fool. Boy, you crazy. Boy, I didn't know you was gonna say. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
Right.
I know people who and what's crazy is I know people who got family member that voted for Trump and now they don't talk to family no more. Like, what type of shit is that? Is that really what we do? Is that real life? That can't be real life.
It'd be family due to you first, bro.
That shit crazy.
I like Trump, but I just don't like the way Trump go about things. So I'm saying he means well, but does the craziest.
Charlie Cruz says, "Get a good look who I am in real life."
Okay.
And Charlie in the building. He say, "Stay out the country." He say, "Shout out to country rap." It is. He say, "It will help." LOL. These motherfuckers bots. They oops. He say, "I dox myself." Y'all is crazy in the bed. He say, "I will watch the live in the AMJ." Yeah, most definitely. He said the state will. What he say? The state will tell you I am a high-ranking gang member with violent tendencies. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That's the thing. The state will make you look like a monster, but don't tell you nothing good that you done along the way. They won't tell you that you got clean, got a degree, or got nothing. They won't say none of that. They want to read off your criminal record, this, that, and the third, and they don't say nothing good about you at your sitting hearing. That's for damn sure.
He said, "Country rap a good lane." He said, "Country rap a good lane, but we at a division. Watch Upchurch will push till he gets it."
With all due respect, fuck church, Upchurch. About Upchurch.
Man, listen. It don't matter who it is, bro. I tell the people all the time. This is how I look at it. We say left wing, then we say this right wing, right? It's still a fucking bird, and the bird got a left wing and a right wing, so that motherfucker still got a head. So regardless of what this left wing or this right wing doing, that head is still sending out those neurotransmitters and telling that left wing what to do, and it's telling that right wing what to do.
Well, that's why I'm shooting more shots, right to the headshots.
So at the end of the day, we can sit here. That's why that's why I say a lot of divisive things. That's why they get out here and tell us, "Oh well, we can't talk about those things because those things are taboo." You're not supposed to discuss politics. You're not supposed to say whether you're a Democrat or Republican or who you're voting for. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is, why can't I tell the person that's in my community, if we trying to make our community better, who I'm voting for? Why shouldn't we come together to understand what's going on and the changes that we can make in effect?
I guess you're not supposed to ruin their awe. If you really like broccoli and I hate it, you're not supposed to come and say, "Oh well, broccoli's this, that, make you say this, that, and the third. You're gonna ruin it for me." So basically, that's what I don't know.
Well, I know not necessarily ruin it for you because again, I gotta try it. I'm not going
Yeah.
like even if you same shit like if you seen the good movie and you like, man, you gotta see this movie. Woo up the bell, man. This motherfucker good. Like, man, you get describing everything going on. And I'm like, okay, shit. This might be something I wanna and then I sit down and watch it and I might not get that same feeling. So still
Yeah.
again, you have to try it. You have to you know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
gonna try.
It's
Yeah,
all
you're
about
absolutely right.
communication. Yeah.
And people got to
Yeah.
realize we truly we all different.
Yeah, that's facts. That's fact. He said, "Oh, the state makes me look like a monster." Also, oh y'all, here y'all
Nah,
go.
you look like a monster. Period. Every time you look in the mirror, Darren, you scare yourself. I'm just kidding, Darren. I'm messing with you. all
Oh
love,
shit!
all love.
Oh shit! He said, "Dan look like a monster, regardless."
Yeah,
Huh?
the
He
state
said,
don't do nothing.
he said, been there, done that. He said, I'm good on them haters. They put you on the front page of the paper. Yeah, man. And a lot of times though, bros, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, man. A lot of times, sometimes, like in Uncle P case, um, sometimes, man, you can't control some of the shit that happen. But a lot of times, man, when I hear a lot of these stories, and I'm not talking about nobody on the panel tonight, just people I know, and even within myself, even though I never been to a penitentiary, nothing like that. I have been to a county jail, but a lot of times, man, we bring this shit on ourselves, and we try to make excuses, and we don't take accountability and responsibility for the shit that you know what I'm saying?
And
You
90% of the things I've done has been self-inflicted.
thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we don't get to that point until after the fact.
And some cell doors closed, and be like, "Fuck."
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We don't get to that point to after the fact. You know what I'm saying? But before the fact, it's oh no, man, they doing me wrong. No, motherfucker,
It's all go and all look till we get in front of that judge. Oh, please,
yeah.
please,
You know what I'm saying? And then I wonder because you gotta have that and I said this, I say, man, I wonder if criminals, you know how you make the decision and the choice and say, well, I ain't finna go to school, fuck that. I don't want to do that. Or I ain't finna pick up a trade, fuck that. I don't want to do that. Or I ain't finna find a job, fuck that. Well, I don't want to do that. Um, let me go rob this motherfucker. Let me go shoot this person. Let me go take this from this person. And you steady getting locked up. Do y'all make the decision on like the same way y'all said that y'all didn't want to do those positive things that can get you somewhere? Do y'all come to a realization that, man, maybe I shouldn't be doing this shit because I'm steady going to jail and I'm steady putting myself in the fucked up? But you know what I'm saying? No, we don't do that. No, we don't do that. We still go out here. That's what I mean about the accountability and responsibility. Like you say, until them cell doors close or until we get in front of that judge. Sometimes it be like, you know, I did do some shit to kind of get me in this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Some people like I met this guy, met a few guys in jail that they homeless and don't have nothing outside of jail, and be like, I don't want to leave. I get 3 meals a day, a nice place to sleep, get to talk, get have good conversation, get to meet different people, get TV, hot coffee. Why the fuck I want to go anywhere? And I get where they're coming from, and that's sad that it's got to be like that. You got $1 billion billionaires out here, and you got people sleeping on the streets. That don't make sense.
Yeah, man. I don't know if I understand where they coming. I get it, I guess, conceptually, because you got 3 hots in a cot versus being out here and you got to really fend for yourself. See, but again, even inside of that, that's that accountability. That's that lack of wanting that responsibility. Because it's easier said than done for you to walk righteous than it is to be doing things out here with malicious intent and causing destruction and havoc amongst your people and inside of your community. You know what I'm saying?
Some people rather ask forgiveness than ask for permission.
Yeah, that's true. But shit, they don't really want that forgiveness. They just say that shit because they think it's gonna get them up out of something.
they sorry because they got caught.
Yeah, that's it. That's all, man. Uncle P say, I grew up in Humber Park, in the 70s and 90s, a violent neighborhood, and survived. You know what I'm saying? And most definitely, man. And Uncle P, yeah, Uncle P, Humber Park is in Chicago, even though he in Cali right now, I believe. Man, Chicago, it, it's a place. But again, like I like to tell people, man, a lot of rich culture, a lot of rich history. It's a lot here. It ain't just what everybody hear on the news. About all the senseless violence and shit. Like, don't get me wrong, it happens, but it ain't always necessarily like that, man. That shit happen everywhere. That's just something that they put out in the media, man. To try to project a certain type of image on shit, man. And it ain't always like that, man. But again, that's why I like doing this. and presenting things on my channel, man, and just to show a different narrative, to push a different propaganda, to show people that me having a platform where all different type of people from all different type of walk of lives can come up here and have these type of conversations, agree to disagree, and still come back and still be family, still support, still help, and you know what I'm saying, and still be creative with each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about for me.
Yeah.
That's what Uncle P says. Imagine going to high school with a sawed off and your gym bag. That's my reality. Damn, Uncle P, what the fuck? Whoa. In high school? Wait a minute, man. Listen, Uncle P. See, Uncle P, also Uncle P, man. You gotta set down some. Listen, Uncle P. Next Wednesday, Uncle P. I know you be out here modding other channels, Uncle P. Man, I really need you to come down. Well, you're always here, but come on the panel, man, and talk to us about your experience, man. You ain't gotta have the camera on if you don't want the camera on, but if it ain't too details that you can't expose, or I don't know the time limit or the period, or even the sensitivity and the effects that it'll have on you. If you think you can present it in a way that you can do that, I would love for you to come on and give us your experience about the shit you done went through and your struggles, man. And it showed the growth and the highlight, I'm saying, the person you are now. Which I think is a great individual, man. And you probably was a great individual then. Like I say, what happened to you was unjustly, and we do have those times where things happen to our youth where they are unjustly, and now our youth ain't youth no more, and now they our age or the age we are now, and shit, you didn't put us back out into society, and we don't know what the fuck's going on. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that we should not suffer the consequences of our actions. That's why I don't believe in free will, because you can suffer the consequences of your action. And don't the Bible people don't get me. Don't beat me up to all my Christian, Catholics, Baptists, Hebrew Israelites, and whatever you may be out there. I still love y'all too. I just don't partake and participate and subscribe. But if it helps you, more power to it. I will encourage you to keep going and doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's helping you, especially if you helping me. You know what I'm saying? So if that's helping you help me, keep doing it. I ain't knocking it. It's just not, a path that I choose to traverse. You know what I'm saying? Darren says, my neighborhood, you moved up. I'm sorry, my neighborhood, you moved and the cops warned you to move. Out the cops call a little place. What'd he say? Call this place a Little Chicago. The cops call this place Little Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh no. Hey, listen, man, my experiences ain't been that bad, man. I didn't have some experiences, but damn, y'all. And I'm in Chicago, man. I guess I was a nerd. He said, how many rides I went to in Aurora High School. Like, man, see, back then, man, I didn't even think, because now you hear about a lot of the killings with the guns and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like back then, you didn't really hear about. I don't give a hell if it was New York, Indiana, Wisconsin, Chicago. You really didn't hear unless it was some mob shit or some big. When it was the gang shit, it really wasn't about guns and shooting and killing, man. It was about getting beat up, maybe getting busted upside the head with a bottle or a bat. Now it's gunplay involved, or you getting jumped on and you didn't got stumped out or some shit like that. Like times didn't change, man. Like I didn't think that shit. Well, and I know oil on the west side. So again, also I will say this: different parts of the city, in any city, different. I just say, think if you was in Philly or Baltimore, different parts of the city, they have their own ways, their own wop the bam, or saying a certain intermediate organization might be more dominant and present in a certain area. So I get it, man. But man, damn, Uncle P, shotguns in your bag. Oh, that's fucking trauma. That's PTSD. You know what I'm saying, Stacks?
Yeah, that's
trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like in Humble Park, man.
That just goes to show you that every story is worse than the next story.
Yeah, bro. And Humble Park is full of Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. That's the Latinos. So, Uncle P, man, that's crazy, man. Because a lot of times, a lot of stories don't get told like that, man. And I be trying to tell people, how the hell they think we didn't just come here wanting to be into organizations or gangs and shit like that. That shit was a learned and taught. we did that from what we seen or from what we was exposed to. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think about this too, y'all. A lot of this shit they could have stopped. A lot of these intermediate organizations, they allowed to grow. They allowed to get that big. They allowed for them to get that notoriety. So they could play the good guy and act like it was a villain out there and they was protecting us from shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't think about all that. We don't even go into the backstories about a lot of these intermediate organizations and how they were started, and the birth of them and the inceptions. We just know the back end story. Oh man, they creating havoc. Oh man, motherfuckers doing this in the city. Oh man, you don't want to go over there. It's crazy. It's crazy. He said, my story time. I did time for murder, while completely innocent. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So, Uncle P, man, we need to find out how we get you paid. We need a lawsuit or something, man. He said, no social media or Innocent Project helped me in '85. Yeah, man, we need to figure out something, man, and see if we can get some shit going, man, and see if we can find you some help to see if we can get a lawsuit or something, man. Something, man. Something that'll take care of the family or something, even if it ain't gonna help you while you here. God damn. He said, my brother lives in Chicago. He got shot playing basketball. They said it was a stray bullet, but still. Yeah, facts, man. Shit like that happen, man. But again, like I say, man, I don't want people to know. Or I don't want people to believe that that's some everyday shit.
Don't take your life for granted. And, be appreciative of what you got now. Don't want something else that ain't.
That's facts. That's facts. Got to be very appreciative, man. A lot of us not. He say it's a stigma that follows me. Yeah, yeah. And I understand, Uncle P. Trust me, man. Even though I ain't been through that experience, I still understand, man. And again, anytime you come out and you say things like that about your experiences and things like that, what happened in your life, man. I greatly appreciate it because it gives me a way to be able to talk to my boys. I got 7 boys. It'd be the way for me to talk to my boys, explain to them about how people, what I'm saying, that suffered through this or how people that went through this or even within my own experiences to try to keep them away from that. And now don't get me wrong, it don't always work out. It don't always work out. And individuals are individuals and things happen, but still, man, like I don't think we get enough of this highlighting the backstories and the maturity and the growth of people who come from certain backgrounds. You know what I'm saying?
And it shouldn't be judged just upon that either, because shouldn't be judged on your background, the color of your skin, your religion, none of that. People, they automatically want to just judge a book by its cover all the time.
Well, I don't know, man. That might just be a flaw of humanity. That just might be something that we probably never be able to change. Being picky and judgmental and just being nosy.
You got to change yourself until you got to change yourself before you can change the world.
That's true. That's true.
That's what, and people only know what they're taught, and that's where the younger generations come up. They only know what they're taught. And if I was to tell you this is a soda right here, or it's a Dr. Pepper, and if you know it for something else, what am I tell you is different?
Right.
It's something else.
Right.
So they know by saying hello is to shoot first, and then that's what they know. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Uncle P says, he said, please educate them on interacting with the police, your kids. That's important too, man. And that's crazy, bro, because I know that that's what we should be doing. But as civil servants, which they not, because they actually servants of the law, they're not servants of the people. They're here to serve and protect the law, not serve and protect us. That's again, please get that Black Law Dictionary, the 12th edition. And then I forget, and when I think of the name and the author of the other books, please get these books, man. Read these books and enlighten yourself. Learn your law, learn about what's going on. But again, you would think that you shouldn't even have to have these conversations with the youth or with your kids about coming into contact with the police, because they supposed to be protected by you. It's supposed to be who you can run and call when you're in distress and you need help, man. I done seen people call the police and the police lock them up.
Oh yeah,
Crazy. Well, I done seen people call the police and they the victim, and the police like, well, there ain't nothing we can do for you. What do you mean? Now, but if I go retaliate or go do something myself, you gonna be the first person to lock me up after I done called you and told you, oh, well, do you know this person? And man, and it be the dumbest shit, bro, because you don't know a person's name. Listen, if something happened to me, bro, I don't know this person. How am I, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's a sad reality.
And I think these laws, again, it's for them to keep you fucking, man, with your head between your legs. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
And they want to group us all together.
Yeah, facts. That too. Darren Fisher says, man, put your hands up and get on your knees and lay down. He say, put your hands behind your back and don't play with them. They will shoot you. He say, man, put your hands up, get on your knees and lay down and put your hands behind your back. See, but that's true. You should comply. Being on the side of the road. And I tell people this all the time: being on the side of the road with a police officer, ain't the time for you to be knowing your laws and being agitated and being aggravative and being combative with the police. Because first of all, they're already on the side of the road. They already probably got a narcissistic complex, and if they don't, they're gonna be an asshole because they got the badge and the gun, and you're at their mercy because either they can write you up, lock you up, or whatever the fuck, take your vehicle. So that ain't the time. Because if you upset them, that shit can go left quick. So I always tell people to comply. If you know your laws, just make sure you talk in a certain manner to where you don't overdo it, and man, just go to court. Because 9 times out of 10, a lot of the petty cases they get thrown out in court, but they don't get thrown out; they get stricken without leave. Meaning you got a certain amount of time. If you do something, that judge can recall that case if you get caught doing something else. That's what stricken without leave mean. SOL. See, again, learn these laws. People don't know this shit.
Or here it's called non-processed.
Okay. See, that learn the laws of each state. Learn the laws of your states. When you're traveling, everywhere you go, you should know the laws of that state. Most definitely, you should.
Yeah.
Most definitely, you should. Prometheus say, I went from honor roll student and Mensa card holder to a convict. Actual reality. Yeah, man. See, but that wasn't your fault. I don't know if it was your. I ain't gonna say that, man. But I don't think it was your fault, Uncle P. Certain shit just happened. Mega T said, I don't play with them folks, period. Yeah, me neither, man. And that's why I said earlier about accountability and responsibility, and about the shit we do, because a lot of times, bro, we just don't realize, man, we cause a lot of that shit to happen to ourselves. We most definitely do. Darren says, in reality, the getting processed by the cops doesn't mean anything. It's what the judge say, though. Listen, all that shit matter, because in order to see the judge or to be in front of that judge, you have to go through that bullshit rigmarole.
The judge would be like,
of the police. So they the fucking liaisons into ushering you into the damn penal system.
And I heard sometimes the judge would be like, ask the officer, did he give you any problems? Or I know at a bond hearing, you go in front of the magistrate or something, like you take him in without incident or anything like that. If you give him problems or bad mouth like that, and the cop might step up and says, yeah, he was a fucking asshole. No bond. See you later.
So I don't want to say that, Darren Fisher. Yeah, Darren, we ain't saying that. In reality, getting processed by the cops doesn't mean anything. I get what you're saying, because you got to see the judge, but guess what? Yes, it does. It means a hell of a lot, because again, that means you didn't control that outcome. It was just a win-lose situation, a win-less situation for them and a loss for you. Now, because you got to go in front of that judge, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard to talk to yourself.
If you're respectful for the cop from the beginning, he might go in court and say, well, he was respectful, this, that, and the third, and the judge might hold leniency because of that.
Yeah. Brother Uncle P says, I was completely innocent. The dirty cop is living in Florida without any accountability. Yeah, we might need to start a movement, Uncle P. We might need to see what we can do, man. Maybe we can get some high-end motherfucker, man, to pick this up pro bono, or see if we can start a GoFundMe or something, man, and raise some money and see if we can get this case reopened, man. Because Yeah, man, like that's crazy, man. And and this shit happens not only to you, Uncle P. This shit happens to numerous of people, man. This reality is not just your reality. This reality is numerous of people reality. I'm not saying everybody, because listen, motherfuckers is in there for a reason, man. We ain't gonna do that now. You know what I'm saying, Stacks? We ain't gonna do that. I don't want people to think that we just up here, you know what I'm saying, no, we ain't gonna do that. It's
I'm sure
motherfuckers.
everybody in prison is innocent. Everybody in prison is innocent. You know that.
Yeah, no, that ain't true. That's some bullshit, But it's guys in that penal system for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Some should be, yeah, damn sure it should be.
Yeah, but Uncle P, we know, not you, Uncle P, but I'm just saying, because the system is in play for a reason. And and a lot of times, Stacks, I ask, when we talk about these things, like with sentencing and judges and lawyers and prosecutors and defense attorneys, I like to ask my chat, well, in certain situations, what would you do? How would you react? How would you govern this situation if you was the magistrate? How would you defend this situation if you was the defense attorney? How would you prosecute this situation if you was the prosecutor? Because now, we hear about these things, but by us not being in these situations or having certain experiences, we act off our emotions and feelings about certain cases, versus actually being a person that's actually having to be the judge or the person that has to defend the criminal or alleged criminal.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they play like that, but they treat you. Most of the time, they treat you like you're guilty until proven innocent.
Megatee said I was in Cook County for a month, out for 2 days. After that, judge locked my ass right back up on some BS. Damn.
And plus, this whole system's designed to protecting assets. The whole system. And what's the most important asset? Human life.
Well, shit. If that's the case, then shit, this system ain't set up to protect shit.
Well, and that's why the judges are harder on white collar crimes than they are for something else, because if it doesn't make an example out of the white collar crime, it could be his pockets next. He's protecting his own assets.
But shit, but even with the white collar crimes, man, they get a slap on the fucking wrist. Come on, Stacks. They get a slap on the wrist, man. You pay some money, you get your ass about any situation.
Not these days. Not anymore.
Well, not these days, depending upon who you are and what you did. But for the most part, man, they slap you on the fucking wrist, man, and they send you on up out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. They slap you on the wrist. They slap you on the wrist. Or they pick and choose who they want to make examples out of.
Definitely pick and choose. It's like it's a big swing contest in the court.
Yeah, they pick and choose who they want to make examples out of. Yeah, and what's crazy is for certain communities, ain't no reason to pick and choose and make examples out of, because goddamn it, they have the lack of a lot of resources. They not afforded a lot of things. And don't get me wrong, I ain't saying other people and other ethnicities and other people from all walks of life don't have disparities or don't have the lack of, but come on, man, we see it every day. We know what it is. We live in this life. We see it. And
you give me this one, I'll give you that one. You get my client, 30 days. I'll make sure the next one, he gets off on his, and this, that, and the third.
Right, you know what I'm saying? One hand washes the other type shit. So how can we really be safe inside of a system where we have no say so? Including our government. We don't have no say so in this shit. That ain't our government. It's their government, bro.
This is a dictatorship. This ain't. This is not. What is it?
A democracy.
Yeah, democracy. This is a dictatorship.
It's a republic, man. To which you stand. It tells you that when you say that. When people so goddamn fool, man. We don't know no better, bro. You remember going to school when you go to church? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. It don't say to no motherfucking democracy. It say to the republic for which it stands, one nation. See, people don't, bro. We so fool. And we recite that shit so poetically and so fluently to the republic. To the republic. It don't say to the democracy. And then you watch movies like Star Wars and you wonder why the Republic was the ones they was fighting.
Sure.
Yeah. They put it in front of you in Star Wars, man.
That's what they do.
Hey, well, man, hey. But and again, I don't do the conspiratory shit, man. It's just facts, man. When you read that damn thing, it says to the republic. And when they try to give it to you, they try to tell us that we a democracy. Then a lot of people that voted for this man here, Trump. You know what I'm saying? And we know the United States Corporation of America is a capitalistic society for those that has the power to make it the economy keep going, whatever the fuck they got in their pocket. But again, Trump is turned the new leaf. It seems like he a dictator. And Trump ain't no better than what the fuck Saddam Hussein was.
Trump is savage.
Now,
Trump pardoned Larry Hoover.
Now,
well, he still got state time to do, but he'll be in there for the next 12.
Well, first of all,
12 man lives.
Now I don't like that. He's not a savage for pardoning Larry Hoover. I don't think there's nothing wrong with him.
No, I'm just saying it's the things he's done. Like he's said he grabbed a woman by the pussy or something. That's crazy.
Now, shit like that, but guess what? He was convicted. It was shit doing the candidature race. He was on trial.
He was a convicted felon.
You know what I'm saying? Well, no, he didn't get convicted because I think he beat a lot of those cases. You know, he had to pay a little fine, so he didn't suffer a conviction. But he was up for indictments and shit like that. But you know, they beat it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then once he became the president, guess what? Ain't no record of none of that. Ain't no record of none of that. You know, he could pardon this. Man, get all that shit up out of here. I'm exonerating myself. I guarantee you, he was the first. He was the very first. That was.
He's a convicted felon. I mean, he got found guilty of fucking how many, like 34 felonies.
Yeah. With the Mar-a-Lago, bro. Again, he got rid of that shit. He's the president. You know he gonna come on.
He got
man.
an unconditional discharge or something. I don't know.
Yeah, again, that's not being convicted, brother.
I mean, I believe he's trying to get. I don't know.
That's not being convicted. That's not what convicted is.
Donald Trump's the first American president to be convicted of felony crimes. He's still a felon, it says here on the news.
Well, they might say it, but that's just they verbiage. I don't. And guess what? He ain't the first, man. Yeah, every president has been a fucking convict. Every president, from the first to this one. He's just more public with it. You know what I'm saying? Every president has been a convict.
The judge granted him an unconditional discharge.
And see, Darren Fisher, you don't know what you're talking about, brother. Respectfully, Darren says he's the first felon president in our lifetime. Bullshit. If P. Diddy in jail for having a freak off party, goddammit, why they ain't lock Bill Clinton ass up? Okay, stop it, man. Stop it, man. He's talking about he's smoking, but he didn't inhale. Stop it, man. It's all about image, man. It's all, again, they pick and choose who they want to do what they want to do to. That's it. That's all. This shit is a game, bro. Ain't no damn democracy, man. Ain't no not for the people, at least not for us, bro. You know, we live out here and we play the game inside of the economy of what they want us to have and what we think we doing because they giving it to us. You know, they control and shape this environment. You know what I'm saying? They put all these systems in play. They turn all these cogs and these wheels. You know what I'm saying? And we just like instruments. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you got two people playing chess and we the chess pieces. Pretty much. But yeah, now in our lifetime, let me see. Hell no, because was I around with Nixon? Nixon was well, they made him resign. You know what I'm saying? Man, all these motherfuckers is criminals, man. You love him. No, I think Nixon.
No, Nixon was he resigned before they fucking he was
but you know he didn't get convicted. But they still, so for me, conviction, I get it because it's got to be through the courts. But goddamn it, they all criminals, man, and they all should have been convicted. They pick and choose again, like we stated earlier. They pick and choose who they want to get that shit to and who they want to put that bag on. And Donald Trump, by being a damn moron, and I liked him. I like Trump during that first term. You know, until he started doing crazy shit and saying extra crazy shit. Now he just out there. And because don't get me wrong, man. Like I say, I don't think when he ran against Hillary, man, listen, they wasn't gonna vote for Hillary. And when Biden dropped out, man, they wasn't gonna vote for Kamala. And they voted for the latter because they thought he would be that's the next best thing. You know, without thinking. So, because I'm finna tell y'all, if we would have voted for Kamala, shit, who knows what would be going on right now? Shit, Russia and Kim Jong probably be fucking knocking on our doors. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, who knows? You know, oh, that's a woman. Oh, she can't do. Oh, she ain't gonna make them hard decisions. Who knows what other countries would have did? You know what I'm saying? If she would have took office or if she would have took power. I'm not saying that those things.
You know, there's rumors of Bush and Cheney doing. There's fucking like warlords. They've doing the Cheney and Bush. Cheney was the goddamn the war the defense the Secretary of Defense. I think they're still I don't know. I have to look it up now. They have once for their arrest like overseas and shit.
Whoa. Okay, I gotta look into that. Damn, but I could believe it, bro. I can most definitely believe it. Yeah. I can most definitely believe it, man. Well, y'all, we done came to that time, man. We done had a good, powerful discussion tonight, man. I went a little over tonight, man. We had Stacks on the panel with us tonight, man. I want to give a big shout out to Stacks, man. Again, Stacks, man, you got a wrench. If you got a link to your channel, but do you have a channel or you
just
pop
on my YouTube channel right down there?
Okay, you put it down there. You put it in there. Okay, hold on. Let me grab that and put that up. I think you did put it up there. Let me see.
I can get it real quick.
Yeah, let the people know, man. Go rock with my boy, man. Hey, and he got good music, man. Hey, y'all know how we do on the music side over here, man. Y'all gonna like what he be putting down. I heard one today, man. It was my jam, man. Might have to go on my playlist. Yeah, man. Hey, but big ups to man, like I say, Snacks, man. Stacks, I'm sorry for hitting the panel tonight. Big ups to Jay Davenport, man, for introducing me to the brother. Big ups to all the new people that joined the stream tonight, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, man. Hey, and that go to the link. That go to bring to the brother's YouTube page right there, man. Make sure y'all going over there, checking them out, man. Hey, if y'all like the music, man, support the man. Hit the like button on his channel. Hey, share his information, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Like Roscoe would say if he was here, man, if ain't nobody told y'all tonight that they love you, hey, we love you here on Bearded Conversation, and I'm going to leave you. I came to y'all, man. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. One last time, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And don't forget those 5 key components of life. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. I sound like a guru. Hey, one more time, man. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And with that being said, y'all know what it is, man. All superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So to all my Beardonians, man, all my beautiful people, all my superheroes, and all my new people in the chat and in the building, man, we out with that beautiful theme music, man. Hey, I want to give a big shout out, man, to my residential Dominican from the Dominican Republic, my boy, your boy, our boy, Cito boy, for this smooth groove outro, man. Hey, big ups to Cito. Cito, when you come home, baby, you know you got a family here, man.
Hard work and dedication. Ain't no judgment. We just have a conversation. Ain't no need for front. Give you an opinion. And
hey, bro, thanks for having me, man.
But we gon' listen.
Peace, man. Thank you for hitting the panel, man. Peace, brother.
Thank you.
Man. Hey, y'all, don't forget to tune in every Monday through Thursday night, man, for Bearded Conversation, man, 9 to 11 p.m. Central. Every Friday, man, for Bearded Studios, where we highlight and promote individual music artists, man. I'm sorry, independent music artists, man, and we display their music. And every Saturday for Bad TV, where we play and spin. Good vibes only, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Like Roscoe would say, man, don't meet us here, beat us here. Same black time, same black channel. Talk black to me, y'all.
Some of y'all might hate it. Hard work and dedication. It's what you gotta put in. You gotta go with master your craft. It is simple mathematics. Whatever you give is what you get back. Champagne and bubble bath. That is all fantasy. Rather hear where the fuck you been or what it is you gon' be. See, real, no real. And this is not for the motherfucking fake. It ain't a radio.
Hey, big up to Dan Fisher, man. Dan Fisher, man. Hey, make sure y'all checking that out, man. Make sure y'all checking out Big Stacks, man.
I can get annoying and probably get on your nerves, but you gon' be okay. We here to brighten up your day. From the first day of June
to the last day of May, y'all. Shout me out, shout me out.
Now we having conversation. Real niggas do real things, cause this is celebration. Yeah.
Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Hey, hear the conversation, man. Hey, welcome, peace and blessings to everybody that's joining the family tonight that's new in the building, man. Hey, like I tell y'all every night, without y'all, it wouldn't be no bearded conversation, man. Peace and blessings to the chat. Peace and blessings to all my moderators. Peace and blessings to all my new subscribers, man. Hey, also, man, if you ever in Chicago, don't forget to check out Lynn Chicago Pizza, Dan Soul Food and Bakery, Urban Lust Cafe where grown folks play in the house of health and wellness, y'all. And every Friday, man, Cafe where grown folks play, they do a little comedy night, man. Doors open at 7 with a $10 cover charge. Make sure we getting out here supporting our peoples, man, and showing them, hey, we care. Hey, with that being said, y'all know what it is, man. Like I say every night, those that fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway. Hey, and when we come together, may we always meet on a level. And once we in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plump. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. With that being said, one more time to all my beautiful people, superheroes and beardonians, man. Peace and blessings. And we out, y'all, till tomorrow, Thumping Thursday. Be here. Peace.